Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Toon review for Matchday Live as Newcastle United take on Nottingham Forest at the City Ground this afternoon. Hopefully carrying on from our win against Brighton last weekend, of course. But a very, very different team lineup, which we'll come on to in a moment. But I'm joined by the Zen man. My right-hand commentary man is Mr. Billy Trey. Good evening, buddy. Oh, good afternoon, I should say.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to the Toon Review Massive and the Magpie Massive and the rest of you outstanding, fantastic, stupendous, mega, awesome, terrific, nice people who are out there in viewerland.
Indeed. Now, if you do enjoy Matchday Live this afternoon, please don't forget to hit the like button for us. Very important to the channel that we keep those coming in. And, of course, memberships are available if you hit that join button underneath me and the Tray Man. So are Super Chats, which is the $ underneath the live chat, which will guarantee your comment to be read out on the show. And, of course, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see as we head towards 49,000 subscribers. So thank you all in advance for that. Right, we may as well get straight into the teams then, Mr. Trey. This is how Newcastle United line up this afternoon. Nick Pope in goal. We go with Hall, Botman, Joe Linton, Tonali, Chow, Asula, Murphy, Voldemar, Byrne, and Bruno. And on the bench are Ramsdale, Trippier, Wisser, Gordon, Barnes, Alanga, Willock, Alex Murphy, and Jacob Ramsey. Now, Billy, I have seen at least 5 or 6 different formations from people trying to guess what we're playing this afternoon.
Yeah, I think it's a back three, personally. I think it's going to be Byrne, Chow, and Botman as a three. Murphy is right wing back and Hall is left, but it could be Chow at right back. It could be then the two centre halves and a Hall at left back. It could be Hall at right back. There's lots of things it could be. Could even be a 4-3-3.
Yeah,
you know. So
yeah. Is Voldemar playing up front?
I would say so, with Asula floating around him, doing the buzzy round bits, and yeah, I think it could be a good little formation for us.
It's a little bit of a change, isn't it? So it's not. I mean, look, we've been asking to change a few things. Yeah, I mean, Murphy's still in the side though, which is an interesting one. The home side, they line up like this. They go with Sells in goal, Williams, Morato, Anderson, Awonyi, Dominguez, Jesus, Acuna, Nets, Bakwa, and Milenkovic, Billy.
Yeah, it's a very injury-ravaged team, isn't it? Plus the fatigue of playing on Thursday and getting their asses handed to them on a plate on Villa. Obviously, we know where the threat's going to come from. It's going to come from Awonyi, a physical, speedy centre-forward who seems to have found his range this season. They're quite solid at the back with Milenkovic, Morato, Williams, and Nets, who's an excellent player also. But it's a very weak inside that what played against Villa on Thursday.
Indeed, it is. Just bear with us because I've lost my mouse button there. Just 2 seconds. I was trying to adjust my screens here, Billy. And there you go. That's better. 1 second. And then I don't know what that's still doing. No, I need to close all my programs down just so I'm not faffing about it.
Ellie Anderson, of course, who's not clearly their best player, but quite a way.
Who?
Ellie Anderson.
Who?
Elliot Anderson. You can't say who about him. It's Jordi Maradona. You can't say who's if he's no one.
I know. I'm just pulling your leg, Billy. He scares the shit out of me, to be honest, Elliot Anderson.
To be honest, Bakwa against Chelsea had a good game as well. So
they haven't got a bad light. I mean, it is a decent lineup. They stuffed Chelsea last week when they had a lot of injuries, of course. And that could easily happen again today, Billy. But I bloody hope not, because we need to go out there and give them a right stuffing.
Yeah, I agree, and I think we can do.
Well, I'm glad you're confident, Billy. I think with that side, I genuinely think that we've got a very, very good chance, Billy. I don't see, any panic.
As long as it gels, as long as they've been working on it, as long as we're not strangers. Then, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to sit back as a 5 and then 4 in front of them. You know what I mean? Like we did against Sunderland, for instance, or Leeds.
Yeah, oh, God, no. God, no. We can't play like that, surely.
We've done that before, haven't we?
Well, we have. Average Cat says, hope you're both doing well, guys. Thanks very much. Callum's been a member for 21 months now, and simple comment. 3 points. Claggy Steak Bakes says, how are the lads? We've got this. And Dave says, last 20 minutes, squeaky bum time. Well, it wouldn't be Newcastle United if it wasn't, would it, Billy?
Absolutely not. They make an easy job very hard at times, let's be honest.
Exactly. Gaz has been a member for 9 months. Thank you, mate. Afternoon, lads. This is more like it for me. Lewis Hall and Big Nick starting and Eddie mixing it up. Surely less predictable. Hoping for a good performance. How are the lads? I mean, Billy, we've been asking Eddie to change it up. And to be fair to him, he has changed it up this afternoon.
He has. And, you know, I think it's not predictable. I don't think Forest would have expected us to go with like this. I think they would have thought because they're so weak or second string playing, we may have gone from with a 4-3-3, but no.
4-3-3, yeah.
No, we've gone with a 3-5-2 as far as I can see, and they wouldn't have thought that. I don't think so. Yeah, it could be a good ploy by Eddie. But as long as we've trained for it, as long as we're gelling, as long as we know what we're doing, I don't see any problem in the game to win it. To be honest.
Well, let's hope it is, and let's hope we're not sort of the players are running all over the place in different positions. Let's hope the train well this week and know where they go. Well, yeah, probably. I don't think that'll. I think that's just an obvious. Johnny has gifted a Toon Review membership as well. Thank you very much, Johnny. That's very kind, my man. Now, Lewis Hall back in the team today, Billy. So whether he's left back or left wing back, whatever he may be, at least we've got a bit of attacking prowess on that left-hand side as well.
Yeah,
something we kind of missed last week, didn't we? 100%.
And he'll be getting up to support the forwards. Don't you worry about that. And I think Murphy will be the same on the other side. Yeah, it's going to be I'm looking forward to seeing Lewis playing. Should never have been dropped. Dan Burn's still in the side, so we'll see next week whether it's a one-off or not, but we shall see.
Well, we will indeed. Sean's been a member now for 27 months. Thank you, Sean. Hoping my Billy Bob T-shirt brings us luck today.
Well, let's hope, eh?
I'm sure it will. Edward Gaunt, also over there in Japan, will be watching tonight as Big Nick and Hall back, but will they be playing in their best positions?
I hope so. I hope he's not going to sling Voltamato in the middle of the park. That's no reason.
Well, I genuinely hope that Lewis Hall isn't right back either. I think that would be a mistake. But I think if Lewis Hall is left back or left wing back, I think we'll see the very best of him. I think Lewis Hall will come back with a bit of a point to prove, won't he? And I mean, he'll want to sort of shove it down Eddie's throat in a good way.
Just imagine if he's got Murphy, Asula, and Joe Linton as the front three, and Voltamato sat in the midfield with Lewis Hall at right back.
That would be a crime. That would be a crime if he starts Joe Linton left wing. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Did it before?
He has, but let's hope not. Nick Voltamato says, holy bratwurst, what's this? I'm starting. Yes, you are. Get yourself ready, son.
Yeah.
Get on there and do the business. Just do the business.
Go and have your pre-match shit and get yourself sorted.
Well, I mean, okay, Billy. I mean, that's a bit... I thought you might have said get your pasta down here and stuff like that. But
they've already done that. They've done that a couple of hours ago, but they all go for pre-match Tom Tit, surely.
Well, maybe.
Unless Gary in the case, do it during the match.
Yes, he did. Ascos, member 33 months. Thank you, buddy. Are we going 3 at the back, Murphy and Hall as wing backs? Well, that's what Billy's predicted.
That's what I think. That's the most sensible option.
But until kickoff, we never actually know, do we? Because, Eddie is Eddie and he will do strange things. But hopefully that is going to be people in the right positions. But Asula's the one for me, Billy, because it looks like Asula will, if we are right what we're predicting, will be on the left.
Yeah, I mean, again, like Gerard has said, Chow could be at right back. It could be a 4-4-2, but I mean, Christ.
I can't see a 4-4-2. I think Eddie hates 4-4-2 I think he hates it.
Well,
it could be a 4-3-3 with Chow at right back. Let's not wash it away completely. Jared, a member for 11 months, says, I hope it's a 4-4-2 with Chow at right back and Voltamato as a false 9 behind Asula.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't see him playing. I just can't.
I think it'll be quite fluid. I think you might see 1 or 2, or maybe even 3 formations during the game. In game without being panicky about it,
Well, listen, let's just hope fingers crossed that, like I said earlier, they're not running around sideways, backwards, wondering where each other is, and they've trained well, and they've got this whatever they're doing down to a T. And they've practiced hard all week for it. Graham's been a member for 52 months. Thank you very much, Graham. Great to see Hall and Nick back, predicting 2-1 to the Toon. I can't remember. What did you predict, Billy?
3-1 Toon.
And I said 2-0, didn't I? So,
you said you bastard, and then said something else.
Well, yeah. I mean, you bastard's not really a prediction, Billy. It was just...
No, that's a given, that is.
I felt the need. Nick Thornton with a super chat. Thanks, mate. Afternoon all. Must be watching the wrong stream, as it says that Voldemort is starting. He is. But we won't... I guess, Billy, we won't actually have any clue what the formation is until we start the game, which...
Yeah, exactly.
Is crazy.
I don't want to see Lewis on the right back. That'd be ridiculous.
Oh, Slothy says, I don't get why he drops informed players, though. Barnes scored last week. Willock was good. Ramsey had been good in recent games, too.
Horses.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've wanted him to change it. I must admit, Billy, I thought Willock was a shoe-in to start today. And
that's why I don't think it's 4-3-3. Because I think Willock would have played in a 4-3-3.
In a 4-3-3, yeah. I mean, he's not going to stick Joe Linton out there, surely, because of what happened last time. Joe Linton went ballistic with him because it just did not work. But there you go. Julie J's got a Germany tee on for the World Cup in honor of Nick, and here he is, Mr. Stato. Good afternoon.
Hello, how are we doing?
We're all right. We're quite positive about the team lineup. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I was just listening to what you were saying. I think that thread you were both pulling at, I think is the most likely. The thing is with this is it could be about 5 different things, so it's quite hard to nail down.
Oh,
exactly
I've seen 6 or 7 formations already online, Alex. Nobody's got a Scooby.
I think based on everything you've just said, I agree with. I think Willock would be playing if it was a 4-3-3. So I think it might be Chow at right back to make this work with a 4-4-1-1 or a something, a 4-4-2. Joe Linton and Murphy is the wide players, and Voltemada supporting Osula. Or I think it could be that.
FotMob's got us as a 4-2-3-1, and I've looked at other sites as well, and they've got like 4-3-3.
Do you want to put the side up? And
I think it's 3-5-2 personally. I think it's wing backs.
Do you want to have a play with the 5 different things it could be?
Oh, dear
it could be that.
I think this is one of the options. It could also be, which I've seen and everybody's really upset about, and I agree. If Hall plays right back, I will be really upset.
Yeah, that's bollock, isn't it?
So it could be that, I think, is the other one that's being suggested, is a 4-2-3-1 with Hall as a right back. That is quite criminal, I have to admit.
Hall as left wing back and Murphy's right wing back is the one I think it will be.
I think if it was going to be anything vaguely resembling this, Willock would have been in the side.
Yeah, exactly.
He's surely not going to play Joe Linton left wing, is he? He's surely not after the faff on that they had last time, which was an absolute disaster.
It's not that he can't. I think it's more that if Byrne is playing as a natural left back, Joe Linton's job is babysitting, and he can't babysit if he's all the way up here. So it could also be, oh God, how do we do this?
Well, just push your wing backs forward. Just push your wing backs forward.
Well, yeah, but it's okay, fine. It's going to look like that in moments. Yeah, they're going to be getting up and down, but it's. I don't like what's going on up here. Is Joe Linton going to just? Are we going to do a bit of this?
Yeah, and then Osula will be the one floating around. And
Osula's going to be the runner. He's just going to be a madman.
And then you'll see Hall and Murphy
tries to link play, and they're the width. I mean, yeah, that's definitely something that could happen. There's a lot.
We're not going to know, are we? We're not going to know till we start.
No, nobody ever knows until kick-off.
Anyway. It's an halfway for the first half because they might do 5-6 game.
Absolutely. Ian's been a member for 15 months. Hi, Paul and Billy and all in the chat. Hope this is a good game with a win. Abu says, my wish came true. Nick and Hall start. It's a win. Bloody hell. Billy, the most negative man on the planet has said we're going to win. Unbelievable. And Pound for Pound Boxing says, did you men watch that war of a fight last night?
100%. What a row that was.
I mean, that was incredible, Billy. I mean,
he wasn't going down, was he? You know, he'd have died rather than get knocked out.
I mean, there was about 4 times, Billy, towards the end, I thought, the referee's got to step in here.
He should have stepped in 2 rounds before, shouldn't he?
He just looked completely out of it. But credit to Dubois, he kept his concentration, he kept going, and obviously he stopped it eventually. But God almighty, his face was a mess.
When he got the doctor to look at him, he couldn't even walk out to the corner to get looked at, and then they let him carry on. I couldn't believe that. Yeah,
that was outrageous. I mean, that was outrageous. I mean, God knows what his face looks like this morning. Flaming hell.
Best heavyweight fight I've seen, I've got to say.
But it was exciting for once, wasn't it? It wasn't just like, it wasn't just all about tactics. It was all about going gung-ho, and Dubois was just throwing punches. To be credit, I mean, he was trying to throw back at Dubois as well, but he wanted to keep going. You could tell. He just had that desire. You don't see that very often. That he just didn't give up. But it should have been stopped way before it did. Like, it was crazy. Nick Thornton says, it's a lucky dip formation, lads. Confuse everyone. I mean, it is. Glad to see Lewis Hall back, Alex.
Yes. I have my concerns, though. I do have my concerns, because we're clearly just trying to... We're just trying to get to the summer. So this is just a bit of a... I don't know. They've obviously gone back to the drawing board and gone, right, who's available? Let's try something. Let's try and put out a side that can beat Forest, and they've come up with this. I don't dislike it, but my worry is if a few of the players don't perform, it doesn't mean they're not good players. But it could be hard to get this to work today. I don't know. And it's always my concern that journalists will take things and run. If Voltemada or Hall don't have a good day today, they will all go, oh, well, we told you so, and Eddie Howe knows what he's doing. You all need to shut up and listen to him and follow him blindly, and it will just be that. And it does concern me, because obviously we're trying something a little bit different, and it'll be. I don't like the divisiveness of some of the narratives going on at the moment, and we just, we're trying to get through to the end of the season. Let Eddie Howe just do what he's doing. He's trying to make a few things work and tinker. This is what we should have been doing, obviously.
I mean, with Forest being nowhere near full strength, that's out. It called out for 4-3-3, really, didn't it? With a week's rest, intensity is our identity kind of play.
I guess so. Sky, you've got the back five, and then they've got Asula and Voltemada up front. I think Voltemada will probably play off Asula if that's the way it's going. I mean, look, Forest, Billy, they've come off a bad defeat during the week. They'll be hurt by that, and there will be players in that Forest side who want to put it right. I mean, forget the game 3 days ago, because they've been managing that really well. But yes, they've been crippled by injuries. But the way they beat Chelsea last week with a depleted squad, they looked really good.
Very hungry, weren't they? And the point of the matter is that they're still not safe in relegation, so they can't really feel sorry for themselves. They can't feel sorry for themselves. They have to go at it as if it's, a normal game. And it is, really, for them.
Yep. I mean, how are you expecting Forest to start, Alex? Do you think they'll come at us straight away, or will they be a bit apprehensive with this different formation? Because Billy mentioned before you came on that this might have thrown them a little bit, because they probably weren't expecting Newcastle to maybe, change it up like they have.
In all honesty, I would suggest do the same things that have worked against us all season, is limit space, limit counter-attacking opportunities, be really solid and rigid at the back, win your aerial duels, communicate, and just, it doesn't matter. It basically don't do what Brighton did against us. Is be the opposite. Try and be compact. It doesn't matter if we've got the ball. Put the onus on us to try and be creative and try and find gaps and try and score through trickery, because we've been very poor at that throughout this season. When we have got wins and good goals against sides we've struggled to break down, they've been wonder goals, or they've been goals that were, early doors Nick Voltemada when he was scoring out of thin air. Apart from that, we've really struggled to pick the lock of any team that's been really rigid. So I'd say Forest just need to do that. The onus is on us to try and break down their side and we've shown that we're not very good at that this season. So that's what they should be doing.
Yeah. Martin says, hope we play wing backs to get the best out of Hall. I would quite look forward to seeing Lewis Hall at wing back, actually, because when he came on last week, he was sensational. Asker says, I'm worried that Eddie is trying to be clever and it backfires. Well, not really. I mean, look, we've been asking Eddie to change it up, haven't we? So he's done that. You know, we can't really criticize him before the game. It's how we play the game more than anything. You know, have they done enough in training to know what this formation is all about? We don't want, like we said earlier, players running left, right, and centre all over the place. And as Billy said, probably Dan Burn will, but that just seems to be his game.
But if he's playing Lewis Hall at right back and Dan Burn left back and all that stuff, then he deserves criticism for that, because that'd be ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah. Nick says it's going to be a back five and counter where possible. I mean, he does like playing the
weird game.
Yeah, both want to counter, be shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can. I'm not sure. Somebody's going to have to
take the game by the scruff of the neck. That's what I want us to do, though. I don't want us to sit back and just constantly hit them on the cat. I want to see us take control of the game for once and have possession and knock it around and create chances. Otherwise, I mean, they might nullify each other out throughout the game. And that turns into a very stale game if that's the case. Dave, Magpie 50, member for 9 months. Thank you, mate. And I'm more confident now Big Nick and Hall are in. A much better chance to win. I hope Eddie Howe has changed his tactics and has a good go. I'm now 3-1 Toon win. Are you sticking by your 2-1, Alex?
Yeah, why not? I mean, everything you guys have just said, on paper, we should be able to do. Trying to be a little bit more technically proficient, take the game by the scruff of the neck. You know, Voltemada is the technician. Joe Linton, not so much, but Sandro and Bruno are back in the side. Well, Bruno's back in the side. Lewis Hall is a moderate technician. Chow and Botman are good passing centre halves. We've got some passing ability on the pitch, more than we've had in a few months, really. We've tended to try and go for athletes. So
we've got a decent bench as well. The bench is decent.
Well, Jacob Murphy can play a pass from right back. We've seen him do it quite a few times, a couple of times in pre-season once. You know, he's got a nice little angled ball he plays.
Yeah, if he's got runners.
Yeah,
we've not seen it. He's not had the opportunity to do that, has he?
No.
I tell you what, that's a really good shout, Billy, because he used to do that for Miggy quite a lot. If he can spot a Will Osula run, Murphy might be able to find from the halfway line a reasonable dink over the top, because he got that in his locker, but where he normally plays, he doesn't get the chance to do that ball, but he might do today.
Well, according to the BBC, during warm-ups, we've been doing drills as a back four with Hall at right back.
If that's the case, then he wants shooting.
That's come from Martin, but could be a double bluff, of course. But if they wouldn't warm up that way if they weren't going to play that way. I
was so optimistic.
Hopefully not. Let's just hope the BBC are wrong, because I think that would be crazy. You know, he's got
mad.
I mean, if he went the two wing back system, we're probably more stronger. Am I right in saying that? Because if that is a back four, then I have to presume that this is a 4-3-3 and Joe Linton's going left side.
Guys, we're not panicking. I'm not panicking. I don't. The outcome of this game, look, I'd love us to win, but the season's over now. I'm more about let's try and fix our team.
Keith Downey's reported Hall as a right back as well.
Yeah, I think for the longevity, for the progression, we need to be playing players in the more appropriate positions, because Hall's not going to be a right back long term. So this is just a throwaway game for his development.
But there's no reason to play people out of position here, though. The squad he's got, the squad he's got, he can play people in positions. And there's a question there saying, what's wrong with playing Hall at right back? He's not a right back. We've got a right back sitting on the bench in Trippier. It doesn't make any sense.
He's very left-footed, and it just makes his pitch smaller if you've got a left-footed right back.
And I hope this isn't just to accommodate Dan Burn again, to put him in at left back, because that would be shocking. But again, we don't know. We're just going to have to wait till the game kicks off, which is 5 minutes away, and then we will see. Nick says we can't fix the team with a clown in charge, Alex. Oh. I mean, Nick's not a big fan of Eddie Howe.
I just want every decision now should be towards developing as a team, and I just think this is exactly what he says in press conference. I'm just going to put out what I think has got the best chance of winning. The season's over. I want to put out a mixture of the best chance of winning and to grow the team strength. And this just is not that second one. This is just.
And don't forget, if we win today, we go above the Mackhams again. You know, that's massive for me.
Big incentive as well, yeah. Guys, remember, please no spoilers in the chat as usual. For people who aren't watching the game on TV, they're just listening to our commentary. So please no spoilers in the chat.
Sky's saying a back three. So back three. But
I've had a few people saying that in the warm-up, Billy.
Sky's saying a back three with wing backs as Murphy and like we've said. So let's have Sky right for once.
Well, Hall's been warming up at right back, so we'll see. But yes, as I say, please do not put any spoilers in. Wait until we've commentated on the incident, and then we can all talk about it in the chat. If you do put spoilers in, then unfortunately you will be removed, and we don't want to do that. We want to have a decent watch along today with nobody spoiling it for anyone else. So thank you in advance for that. Right, just get my stream up. Billy, you're probably going to have to pause, mate.
I'm going to have to, at
some point.
Yeah, I've already 5-0 up on mine.
Alex, you got yours up?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Pereira.
All at right back on this.
Yeah, I'm looking at Pereira, Alex. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Chewing some gum. So 2 pieces of gum. Oh, steady on.
2. Yeah. He's getting a good chew there. Stephen says, good day, lads. I want to see effort today. Darren says, BBC saying 4-2-3-1, Asula Cam, and Big Nick up top. And Andy Rain, a member for 3 months, says, hopefully, honestly, just smiled to myself seeing Nick starting. Hopefully we see something fresh. Oop, the fucking mags. Big respect, boys. Thank you very much. If you want to be level with us, by the way, if you're watching this on TV, hit the pause button. If you go to kick off before us, I'll tell you when we're underway on ours, and then we can all be in sync. You don't have to do that. But as I say, if you're ahead of us, do not put any spoilers in, please, or the mods will simply just remove you. And we, as I say, we don't want that. So let's enjoy this game. They're in the huddle at the minute, just trying to wait to see.
Corner.
Oh yes, commentary corner. How
corner?
I mean, it's a little harsh saying compost corner, Billy, but
it's for all the old people that used to watch Tiz Was.
Tiz Was, yeah. There you go. Back in day.
Back in day.
Back in.
Is Nottingham that bad today? Is it?
It looks quite sunny in Nottingham actually, but. Lewis Hall is going to start right back. I can see he's over the far side already. I think they're doing something at the centre circle before the game kicks off. But Lewis Hall is
minutes applause for
Henry Newton.
Who played in the 70 World Cup for England.
He did. Hall's over on the far side there, just coming back into the huddle. So it looks like if it is going to be Hall at right back, guys.
Well, because he's on the right hand side of the centre circle.
No, he was when they went to line up, and then he went over to that far side to the right back position, and then he was called back to do the round of applause.
Oh, fucking mental!
Billy, well, I think I think you've got to accept it, mate. I know you're into a bit of a denial, but
shite.
He may go on and have a man of the match performance.
He may.
But we'll see what the front three works out like as well. So that's going to be an interesting one. But there we go. Hall is definitely moving back over to the right hand side. So it isn't the 5 at the back, which is slightly annoying. I have to say, I'm quite perplexed. It's always square pegs and round holes at times. But yeah, Hall can cut in on his left. Maybe get forward, fire in a couple of shots, a couple of good whipped-in crosses, guys.
Yeah, it looks like Joe Linton on the left-hand side from this Fuck off.
Yeah, it is. We're about to kick off, and we are underway at the City Ground. Here we go. And immediately the ball with Malik Chow. Little 1-2 with Tonali. Beautiful sunshine down there in Nottingham today. Here is Lewis Hall's first touch of the game. Gives it to Murphy. And we win a throw in. And Hall immediately gives it to Malik Chow. Across now for Sven Botman. On to Byrne. And now Joe Linton, who is playing definitely left side. And does well there. Wins a throw in off Williams. Well, it's a big game for Joe Linton today then, because he's going to be up and down that pitch. And Byrne throws a very long throw all the way back to Botman. Chow onto Lewis Hall. Bruno Hall. And he gets it back to Nick Pope. Good bit of possession here early doors for Newcastle, guys, which, get a feel for the ball. Here is Lewis Hall. Spins. He's very left-footed, though, isn't he? Just there, he's just sort of spinning. And no. Bruno now. On to Botman. Oh, little stagger on the ball there. Just knocks it back to Nick Pope.
We're trying to fucking bore him to death.
We're not going very far. Botman again now. On to Bruno. Back to Botman.
He's going to go tits up in a minute.
Slides it over to Chow. Here's Hall. Nice ball in. Voltemata tries a dummy. Doesn't quite come off. Here is Voltemata. Touches it on for Murphy. He tries to get away. Looked like he had his shirt pulled there. But Elliot Anderson across to knock it back to Matt Sells. And Milenkovic now onto Williams. Long ball forward from Forest. Oh, dear. Botman went down, but apparently a foul there. I don't think Wani is too happy with that decision.
Give the ball away then. Give him the fucking book. Who's the ref?
It was a great ball by Elliot Anderson, by the way. So just head up straight away, but Botman apparently fouled. Players now on with Tonali. Wide for Lewis Hall. Inside. Nowhere to go. Back to Malik Chow. It's a confident possession start by Newcastle, if anything.
He's just strangling Lewis Hall, isn't he, playing him out there?
Here's Byrne. Bruno. Tonali. Back to Bruno. And Bruno, they're all over the back of him. Free kick to Newcastle there. Another foul by Anderson. Now Chow brings it forward. Plays it wide for Hall. Murphy. Oh, lovely flick by Murphy into the feet of Voltemata. Voltemata back to Murphy. Great ball that by him. In it comes the cross. Oh, Asula. Very close. He just needed to get a touch on it, but I think the bounce kind of put him off a little bit there. But a lovely move from Newcastle. Build up on that far side. And the one-year's touch is very heavy, yet he gets a free throw into Forest. But good ball in that by Murphy.
Yeah, brilliant. He was offside, wasn't he?
I'm not sure he was, Billy. But
Joe almost got there and all.
Yeah. Lovely play by Voltemata. Slips it in for Murphy. Great cross. It was just bounced in front of Asula, didn't it, there?
It was a really nice give and go from Murphy as well. He did really well.
Yeah. Nice stuff from Newcastle. First real attack of the game in the first 5 minutes here. Still goalless. Byrne will take this throw in for Newcastle midway through the Forest half. Voltemata. Oh, not great touch by him, and it's out for a Forest throw this time. I'll take it that's one of the injured Forest players up there with his little one. And now Forest have the ball. Long up the field ball again, but Newcastle deal with it. Now Joe Linton. And Asula looked like he got a good push in the back there, but nothing given by the referee.
Really, you stroker! How can you not see that?
Here's Tonali. Byrne knocks it back to Chow. Swapped sides temporarily with Sven Botman. And now Lewis Hall. Bit of space to run into for Hall. Again, looks to slip Murphy in, but doesn't. Cuts back inside, then gives it out to Murphy. He's got Tonali ahead of him. Murphy doesn't give it. Throw into Newcastle. I mean, we look quite confident on the ball, don't we? It's we've got a lot of possession here. Tonali again for Murphy. In comes another deep cross looking for Asula, headed away by Milenkovic. Joe just can't... Williams got the ball.
Yeah, but Joe should be in support of Asula there for a deep cross.
And back was gone down after a challenge by Byrne. There was nothing wrong with that at all. Get up, you pussycat. Ball bouncing on the edge of the box. And Elliot Anderson scoops up the problem for Nottingham Forest. Now Bakwa. For a lovely flick by him onto Anderson. And here come Forest. Real first attack of the game. Anderson's ball is poor, though. And Botman is back there to sweep it up. On to Bruno now. He has Byrne in space. Doesn't give him it. Oh, he gives it to Pope instead. Why would you do such a thing? Dear.
But did well,
he did. He finds Lewis Hall. Tonali back to Chow and on to Nick Pope again. Plenty time for the goalkeeper though this time.
I mean, don't keep doing it. Fuck's sake.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's not get into a habit, guys. Here's Botman. Long ball looking for the runner Murphy who'd cut in from the wing.
Everton are one up at Palace.
Good work by Joe Linton, closing Williams down. And he's got through Williams, but the referee's blown up for a foul.
You fucking bollocks! What an absolute load of shite that was.
Well, I think Joe Linton won that battle there, but not according to the referee.
Nothing in it. Nothing in it at all.
That's a poor decision from the referee.
It's a shocking decision.
Dear me. Dear me.
Lewis Hall's from the appearance today. He's got the gold 100 on his shirt.
He has. Mark Mullins says, afternoon, lads. If Hall is right back, then it gives him the chance to cut inside and take a shot with his left foot. And if it doesn't work, Eddie can change.
Oh, no, because they just keep standing in front of him and they just fucking keep playing him on his right, didn't they?
Yeah.
Easy to defend. They know exactly where he's going.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, guys, this has been quite a positive start by Newcastle, if we're being honest. I mean, this is... We wanted a good start, and you know, we're keeping Forest off the ball. We are attacking. Certainly a lot more positive than what we've seen. I just wish they'd stop this back pass to Nick Pope because it's not doing my ass any good. It keeps twitching every time the ball goes to him. Chow, good ball into Murphy. Murphy can't get through though. Bruno is in there with a sliding tackle. And that just drifts out of play, but Newcastle win a throw. Good work there by Bruno.
So make it that.
It's horrendous, isn't it? That's not Bruno, by the way, folks. It's the Forest player. Igor Jesus. Here's Botman. To this near side now for Byrne. Back to Botman. Across to Malik Chow. Chow gives it straight back to Botman, who's in a lot of space now to bring the ball forward. Lays it to Chow, to Tonali, back to Botman. And Forest just content, really, just letting Newcastle knock the ball around, but it's not the greatest spectacle. Here's Hall. See, again, forcing him onto his right, and he's got to cut back. Chow. Forest pinning us back a little bit, but Botman will go long this time. He's looking for the run of Asula, who's certainly got the pace to get there. Williams comes across and manages to hold off Will Asula for the throw-in.
Yeah, good defending.
Again, I mean, at least Asula's running the channels, which is, we've been screaming for somebody to do that for so long.
Mm.
Long throw up the line. Byrne is there for Newcastle. That's a good turn. Ball played looking for a one-knee. Good defending by Botman. And Byrne does well to get it to Chow. Now to Lewis Hall, who's again got a bit of space to run into for Newcastle United. Over the halfway line. Sends it out wide to Jacob Murphy. Murphy. Back to Hall. Hall with a bit of space. Now on to Tonali, who's got a lot of space to get across in. In it comes. And Asula gets there. Oof. And it's wide of the post. He was... it was difficult for him, guys, because he had a Forest defender right on his back there.
How close was it to Voldemort? Is the question I want to ask.
Over his head.
No. Yeah.
So Murphy's
Beautiful.
played 3 crosses so far today, and all 3 were absolutely sublime.
That's Tonali, mate.
Oh, is that Tonali? Oh, there
That's
you go.
Tonali,
Well, Murphy
yeah.
still played 2 sublime crosses. That was also sublime.
Absolutely. I mean, the crosses that we've put in so far have been belters.
Even though they've not worked, they've been the idea and the execution was nearly spot on.
Yep. And we're pushing Forest back again here. Good work by Asula chasing down. And Forest can only just belt the ball forward, and there's nobody in the Newcastle half to pick the ball up for them. Here's Botman. On now to Chow again. Hall. Oh, lovely ball by Hall for Bruno. Bruno now looking for support. Didn't really have a lot of support there.
Look how deep Voltemada is.
Yeah. I mean, he's not.
We've got to use him though.
I don't know whether Voltemada's playing as a forward or as a midfielder here. Looking for Williams down the line here, Forest. Good work by Joe Linton. Good defending. Oh, what a ball that is to Tonali. And now Tonali on for Asula. Asula, there's nobody else up with him. He's going to have to go on his own. And here he goes. Cuts back on his right, but too much.
Look it.
Milenkovic gets the ball away.
He's a threat, isn't he?
And then it's great tackle by Asula again. He started the game really well again.
Yeah, he's a threat.
Full of running, no doubt about it. He's changing my mind, that kid, I tell you. Just tried to get it onto his right foot there, but 2 Forest players came over. That's good closing down by Voltemada as well. Another Forest throw. I don't think Pereira will be very happy with this start by Forest, which is great for us, obviously. We're playing some good stuff at the minute. Williams with a throw for Forest. Just ticking over to 12 minutes gone. 0-0 at the City ground. Botman has to be careful here. Good ball back to Nick Pope. Takes a touch. And across again to Botman. Burn. And Burn's got room to bring it forward. Cuts it back for Bruno.
Burnley won up against Villa.
Are they? Bloody hell.
Or Martinez. Or if it is Martinez, ace. Oh dear. Shocking.
Well, that's nice again from Newcastle. Murphy fires in a first-time ball. Milenkovic's clearance is terrible. And here's a chance for Asula. Still bouncing around. Asula gets it back to Joe Linton on the edge of the box. In for Bruno. He's closed down very quickly. And Forest managed to bring it away. But a great tackle by Joe Linton puts the pressure back on again. Here's Byrne. Brilliant work by Newcastle to get the ball back. Chow, that's a fantastic ball into Voltemada. Lovely turn by him. Finds Lewis Hall. Hall plays it through the gap looking for Murphy. It's a brilliant ball by Lewis Hall. Murphy's got there. Great running by Murphy. Back to Tonali. And it just ends up in the arms of Matt Sells. But again, lovely football, guys.
Yeah, what a pass. That wasn't Lewis Hall, by the way.
I mean, that was measured to absolute perfection there, wasn't it? And good running again from Jacob Murphy.
Mm-hmm. He was playing some really good stuff. I think we still need to try and utilise Voltemada in between the lines because he's in that 10 sometimes with no red shirts around him. We need to give him the ball, let him do something. We've won it
back again here. Oh, just too far in front of Murphy. Long ball again by Forest. That seems the only ball that's on at the minute. Is looking for a 1-year all the time. Byrne manages to hold him off, and that's a throw to Newcastle. Byrne literally ran to... I mean, come on, Dan. Jesus Christ, you tried to get an extra 15 yards up the pitch there. But you know what? They look hungry, guys. I mean, certainly the football we've played here in the first quarter is really good stuff.
Mm.
Joe Linton, that's not a good ball, but he's won the ball back. And back was gone down again. Every time he gets touched, he rolls around. And Lewis Hall now has a lot of space again to run into.
Have a go. Maybe not.
Bruno now. And Bruno's done excellently well there. Finds Tonali. Tonali now in a little bit of space. Inside again for Bruno. Bruno brings it to the edge of the box. Still going Bruno. Out to Byrne. Not really anything on the left-hand side there. Bruno. And he got his shirt pulled. That's a free kick to Newcastle. Dominguez there. I mean, it was a clear shirt pull. I don't know what these players complain about, when they do this. I mean, look at this.
Especially with like 30 cameras in the ground.
You're just not going to get away with that. Here's Hall. Inside for Tonali. On for Bruno. But Awoniyi's there for Forest. Oh, that's not a free kick, man.
Fucking hell, ref. You're such a twat.
Oh, Forest are lucky there. Really lucky.
He swung his foot at the ball, touched it, and didn't touch any of the player.
How is that a
How's that free kick?
He's never made any attempt to bring him down. Gee, me.
Shocking refereeing. I think their manager looks a little bit like Graham Souness.
Really?
Yeah, look at him when he turns round. He ain't going to turn round now, is he?
He did, but I'm not sure I see that, Bill. But
yeah, he looked fucking like Graham
oh,
Souness.
Byrne does well shut down. Now Voldemar, he's got Anderson all over him. Voldemar is still, he's tackled. I mean, it took 2 to get him off the ball there.
Yeah, he should have played the ball out.
Yeah, just that little bit of quick thinking needed there. As Forrest come forward now. Back was out on the wing here on this near side. First real attack from Nottingham Forest. Backward cuts in on his left. Out to his right. He's dancing round Byrne, and it's Hall that gets ahead on it, descended for a corner. I think it was initially going wide anyway. But Hall wasn't to know that and just glanced the header out for a corner kick, guys.
Yeah, I think they need to screw Dan Byrne out the fucking ground here. I mean, fucking back forward.
I mean, I don't know. I think on second look at that, I think that might have been Nestling. It's a good touch by Lewis Hall. Very good defending again.
You can just see Dan Byrne and Botman in exactly the same position doing exactly the same thing because they're both trying to be the left-sided centre-half. It just doesn't work. Yeah. It's just weird.
I mean, Byrne's still spinning around there. Dear me. Anyway, corner to Nottingham Forest.
Got some big men.
Certainly have. In it comes. Right in swinger. Oh, unmarked, and it somehow gets all the way back to Nick Pope. It was Jesus with a header, completely unmarked. And Nick Pope did well to keep his eye on that because it came through a couple of players. But how is he unmarked in that position?
Because they don't mark. They play zonal.
Yeah, I know. You love that zonal stuff, Billy. Here's Dan Byrne. On to Joe Linton now. Heavy touch by him, but manages to get the ball out to Tonali. Oh. Tonali back over the top for Byrne. Byrne's touch is terrible, though. And back is there for Nottingham Forest. And they clear the ball with Milinkovic. Good work by Botman. Steadies the ship again. And now on to Lewis Hall. Nobody out wide at the minute, but here's Bruno. Bruno allowed to march towards the edge of the box. Plays it out to Lewis Hall now. He's got Murphy in space. That was well created. Murphy again. And this time it's not the great cross. It's deflected into the arms of Matt Sells.
Took a touch he didn't need to, did he?
Yeah, see, that's the position. You know, he's got a lot of time there to cross that ball. Oh, that's terrible from backward. Straight to Voldemar. And Voldemar's pass is awful for Bruno. He tried to give him it back across the edge of the box, but it was nowhere near him. And Forest managed to get the ball back, but terrible defending as well from Nottingham Forest. But again, guys, it's all about making your chances count, and we've been on top for this 18 minutes. We haven't got one yet.
Well, we haven't made a keeper save yet.
No, he hasn't.
Despite all the good play. Flipping Nick.
I mean, Forest are all over the shop here. I mean, Milinkovic
successful passes in the final third. 1 for Forest, 36 for Newcastle.
In the final third?
In the final third.
Jesus. Well, I think on the balance of play, we definitely deserve a goal, but it's important that we get one when we're on top like this. Here's Bruno to Hall again. Down the line now for Jacob Murphy. Head up. In comes another cross. That's a better one. And Milinkovic is there again for Forest. Byrne is up there to win a header. Drops to Murphy again. Murphy sends a crazy left-footed ball across. Looking for Joe Linton. Byrne gets his head to it. Now Joe Linton again. On to Byrne. Newcastle really on top here. And that's got to be a free kick. Milinkovic just... I mean, that was as blatant as a push as you're ever going to see. That's quite a rough house. I mean, is that not a yellow card?
All right, Ty.
Well, don't you dare.
There's definitely
That's terrible coming from you.
Just people might get away.
Bruno and Murphy are over the free kick. So is Hall, but Hall's in front of the ball here. I don't think he's taking any part in this. Unless they've got some crazy set-piece move here. Yeah, onto Hall, back to Bruno. Across to Tonali. He will shoot over the bar, high and wide.
Not far, though.
We love doing that. We just try and engineer a 35-yard shot for Tonali. We've started doing that maybe twice a game. We do it. We try it from short corners as well. So we try and give him a pop.
Oh, it wasn't a bad effort at all. I just don't think we made as much as we should.
So we're obviously trying to engineer a couple of opportunities for him to try it every game, which makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Still, we are goalless though. Ourselves, Jesus. Asula in them like a shot. One you can't get in front. Botman does really well again. Now Joe Linton nutmegs Anderson. And now Tonali's got loads of space here to run into. He's supported by Hall and Murphy out on the right-hand side. Tonali out to Murphy. I would have given that to Hall there from Tonali. I think he'd made a great run. Here's Bruno. Hall again. And he's lost the ball. And now Wanye breaks for Nottingham Forest, but he's literally the only one up there at the minute. And Jesus does really well. Settles the player down. Anderson. He's got Tonali all over him. Finds... I thought it was going back to Sells there, but it didn't. Here's Milenkovic. Inside. Good ball by him. Gives Forest a chance to break out here. Backward now on this near side. Halfway line for Forest. Spreads it wide. That's a hell of a ball, by the way. Hall's got some defending to do here. Does it well. Forces Forest back. Anderson, he's going to have a shot. And didn't really get a hold of that. Scuffed at it. And it's gone wide of the post. What a ball that was by Backward there. Right across the pitch.
Yeah. Excellent ball. Well spotted, but good defending from Hall. Wouldn't let Nets get anywhere near him and forced him backwards.
I mean, Anderson is capable from hitting the target from there, but Matt Sells is down here for Nottingham Forest. Looks like he might have a thigh problem here.
I hope he's all right.
I know. It's right angle. I think Ortega's the other goalkeeper, isn't he?
Mm.
Unless this is a situation where Pereira needs to speak to his players just to change it up a little bit, which it looks like it's happening because he's got the players round him and I know that this could be a tactical injury here, guys.
He did stumble on the ball a minute ago, though, didn't he?
He did. We've seen Nick Pope do this a few times, where if the manager needs to get a message across to a lot of his players or maybe change it up a little bit, then maybe he's doing that. Because Nottingham Forest have been pretty shit so far. We've dominated this game, but we ain't scored. That's the big thing. Gaza says, positive start, but can we test the keeper, please? And Asker says, why are we so bad in defending in set pieces? Because we play a zonal marking and it doesn't work. And Jason Tyndall does the defensive set pieces, apparently, so that could be another reason.
There you go.
Well, no, I think the new set piece coach does defensive as well.
Does he?
There's nothing wrong with zonal marking if it's a mixed strategy and people are aware. You can't just. It's hard because when a runner gets free, it works in theory.
I hate zonal marking. I've never been a fan of it, to be honest. Anyway, Sells back. He's back on his feet and looks perfectly fine, by the way. I think a very tactical free kick that by Forest.
How come Ryan Yates ain't playing?
He's on the bench. Are you disappointed with that, Billy? I know you're a big fan of his.
Absolutely not. I'm just wondering why he ain't playing. I thought he'd be a cert.
Voldemar won a header brilliantly there. Now Murphy, long way out. He's got no support up with him, though. Well, he did. Hall was, that's a lovely dummy. And Botman does really well.
Good cover. Brilliant cover.
Chow was dummied by Jesus there brilliantly. And Sorry, Botman read the play. Oh, that's a terrible touch. Now Asula. Murphy looking for players to get forward. Murphy sends it across. There's nobody there, though.
There, you plank.
Yeah, but I can see what Murphy's trying to do, Billy. Get it in early, but we need people making runs. But we're going to have... He's expecting his forwards to make runs into the box.
Just get his head up. He'll see there ain't anyone there.
Here's Bruno now. He sends it across. Voltemada can't quite get there. Comes to Asula.
Himself here.
I think that's a free kick to Forest. I mean, Asula's got no complaints there. I don't think Asula knew what he was doing there, to be fair. There's Yates in the background, Billy, behind his manager.
Eddie
Yates. Billy, you're terrible. Long goal kick from Sells. Byrne can't get there ahead of a Awoniyi. Joe Linton wins the header, though. Forrest managed to get the ball down and fall over, but there's kept possession there. Backward, that's a good ball. And Botman eventually does well. So does Bruno. Forest players rolling all over the place. But now Joe Linton for Newcastle. Lovely ball inside to Voltemada, who has a lot of space to run into here. Voltemada plays it for Asula. Trying to get on his right. Asula blocked shot. Comes to Tonali. Tonali now for Hall. Bruno again. Bruno. Oh, it was a lovely ball in for Voltemada and just couldn't take it. I'm not sure whether Voltemada actually tried to take that or tried a little flick there.
It was a difficult ball to try and bring under control, but that was Joe Linton finding Voltemada in space there. It's the first time we've seen the team try and utilise him as a 10.
Yeah. Lovely ball by Bruno, that. But Nick just couldn't take the ball. Yeah. Forest now have the ball back, looking to try and keep a bit of possession. 27, just over 27 gone. Newcastle have been very dominant in this game, but we haven't tested the keeper at all, given the possession that we've had. That's the only disappointment, I guess, guys.
Without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt.
Here's Dominguez for Nottingham Forest. Again, all the way back to Matt Sells. Sells plays it out wide here. Yeah, stay back, Botman. Don't commit yourself there. That's a great ball out the left-hand side. And now Forest on the attack here. Newcastle do have a lot of men back, though, but cuts inside, fires a shot. It's well blocked by Jacob Murphy getting back there, helping out. And now Joe Linton. Murphy didn't really want to make a sprint there because he was absolutely knackered getting back to defend there. Just needs to get his wind back. Here's Malik Chow. On to Hall again, just on the halfway line. And everything settles back down again. That's across for Botman. He's got to be quick here. Joe Linton. Nice touch by him onto Bruno. Bruno. Tonali. Not a great touch by Tonali, but he does really well. But then Forest win it back. Tonali in there again. And the referee decides to give a free kick to Forest, who get on with it very quickly. And give it straight back to Newcastle. That's awful from Nottingham Forest. Here's Joe Linton. Lovely turn by him. Oh, what a little flick back to Bruno. Brazilian samba style there from Joe Linton. Now Voltemada. Heading towards goal. Nick Voltemada. And again, just can't take the ball with him.
Oh, he's shocking.
I mean, he's trying to run through. That wasn't great.
Oh,
fucking hell. I mean, I'm not really sure what Nick was trying to do there, in all fairness. His backward is absolutely sliced. And he stays down again, as he normally does. Every time he's tackled, he stays down, that kid. I mean, come on, get up. I mean, you know what? You've rolled over Joe Linton's leg, mate. You've got the free kick. There's no need for that kind of palaver. What? How many rolls do you want to do and all? Greg should be proud of that fucker, I tell you. Unbelievable piece of rolling around. And Forest just take a short free kick again. But they'll be happy. It's after the half hour, it's still goalless despite the possession we've had. We haven't had that cutting edge, not tested cells. Has he made? I don't think he's made a save, has he?
No.
Well, that's good defending. Very good defending by Lewis Hall there, winning the goal kick for Newcastle. Good strength. Lewis Hall, physicality. Who would have thought, eh?
Yeah, he's doing well. I mean, they're not really running at him a lot, but it's one of those things. I guess we'll take it.
Indeed.
Was that the most touches in the match with 36, one ahead of Botman with 35 and four ahead of Bruno with 32.
That says a lot the way this game's gone, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, then need a couple of Forest players after them, but...
Anderson, good tackle by Joe Linton again. Now Voltemada to Joe Linton. Across to Tonali. Tonali keeps the ball. Nice bit of play by him. Byrne inside for Bruno. Working the space well, Newcastle here. Bruno again. Just forgets the ball. Joe Linton wins it back. Voltemada's chest down. And not... He's lost it again.
Oh, dear me.
It's very much just long ball from Forest, isn't it? Looking for a 1-year all the time. And it's...
Yeah.
He's having no joy against our centre-backs, thank God. And here's Bruno again with a lot of space in the centre circle for Newcastle. Murphy's made a great run. Bruno spotted him. Good defending, but comes to Voltemada on the edge of the box. Gives it to Murphy. Murphy tries to drill it low. Blocked again. Inside for Tonali. He's tackled. Hall comes in now. Good strength by him. Back to Murphy. Hall again. Bruno. Lovely turn by Bruno. Flicks it on looking for Voltemada, but again, he's out-muscled. And now Awoniyi breaks for Nottingham Forest. Back, we're making the ground up for him as well. Back, we're heading towards a penalty area. Byrne keeps backing off and backing off and backing off. Back was gone round him. Back was still crossed in, and Awoniyi can't finish it off. Unbelievably. How on earth the Forest... I mean, what is Byrne doing there?
I don't know. He stood at the back line of the stand at a minute.
It's just foul on Asula. Brilliant play by Asula to win the free kick. That was... I mean, he just backed off, and didn't even bother making it. And then he got skinned. What is he doing?
I mean, he's fortunate. We just get gaslighted by journalists that we're horrible if we say Dan Burn's not a good fullback. He's not a good fullback.
I mean, Forest, Awoniyi, he'll be disappointed he didn't put that in the back of the net, but I suppose good defending it really, but to get the ball away in the end, but dear me.
Julie Byrne didn't do well there at all. He was fucking skinned. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They nearly walked that into the net.
It was only for Bruno getting a last-minute tackle in that they didn't score.
Yeah. Really poor, that. Good work again by Murphy on that far side. He's won the ball back. Here's Asula trying to flick it on. Asula looked like he was pulled back. Referee said no. And now Forest come forward again. Lots of space in the middle of the park here. Played across. Cunha knocks it onto Backward again. Back was crossed. Should be Pops! Oh my God, what is he doing? Jesus, holy fucking Christ. And eventually he makes a stop and it's a corner to Nottingham Forest.
Why did he put his hand the other way?
What on earth is he doing?
Did he put his hand the other way here? He did! Wank.
Oh, dear me. I mean...
Because it was too low to punch instead of fucking trying to catch the fucking thing.
Cunha will be furious he didn't do better there. Backward trying to get a crossing again. Skips inside, goes down. That's not a free kick, you cheating bastard. Get up. Nowhere near a free kick. And now Asula breaks for Newcastle. Looking for people to get up with him, but there's nobody there. Asula tries to go between two Forest players and no free kick.
Well, that wasn't a free kick.
And the game just started to open up a little bit here. And that's a foul by Joe Linton. Dear me. I mean, it's unbelievable the possession we've had. Yet Forest have had more attempts on goal than us, and have had 2 shots on target. We haven't had any.
Well, the clearest chances have been Forest, haven't they? I mean, look at that. He needs booking for that.
That's terrible from back with that. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, you're a talented player, kid. So get off your ass. Forest have a free kick. Knocked back to Milenkovic now. Into Matt Sells.
Palace have equalised against Everton.
Oh, Forest have played it out for a corner to Newcastle. That's fantastic stuff. Dominguez apologises, but it was an awful... I mean, that was a terrible attempt to play out from the back. If you're ever going to see how not to do it, that was it. And we have a corner now.
Well, this should be what? Sells' bonces.
Yeah. Got some big guys in there again. Bruno. I mean, that's not a great corner from him this time. I mean, his last few have been really good, but that was nowhere near where it needed to be. And Forest clear the ball for a throw-in near the middle of the park. Eric with a super chat. Thank you very much, Eric. Mark says, you can tell Nick is totally low in confidence, which you can't blame him for, having no run in the side whatsoever. How can anyone have belief in themselves?
Well, apart
Dave
from
Lamb
all
says,
of the low, massive runs he's had in the side, apart from this, there was one stretch where Ramsdale got a chance.
He's on about
no,
Voldemort.
he's on about Voldemort, Alex.
Oh, he's on about Oh, my apologies.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, Voldemort needs a run of games.
Well,
Good work by Tonali again. And now Bruno breaks for Newcastle. Sends it through for Murphy. Murphy's got space. Oh, it's an awful ball for Asula.
Fucking hell, Murphy.
Really, really poor ball. Voldemort needs a diver's mask and goggles. He's that deep. Nick says Eddie's got a picture of Byrne on his nightstand. Byrne has just laid the ball off to Tonali. Now Bruno. Inside again for Tonali. Nick says if Pope flaps anymore, he'll go airborne. I mean, it was just so lucky there. Here's Joe Linton for Newcastle. Back to Tonali. Bruno. Voldemort. That's not great from Voldemort, and he's given it away to a one-yeet. He's been shite. I mean, I can't say anything else, really. I mean...
It's all right. He's back in midfield. That's what will help things out. He'll be all right.
Yeah. I mean, he's given the ball away. I mean, yeah. But he will be low on confidence. I mean, his manager's shown literally no faith in him for a long time now, but he's got his chance here, but I can't say he's taken it very well so far, but plenty of time left. As Forest now try and build Jesus, Anderson, and out to Bakwa again. Des has been Forest's most dangerous player in this first half, as well as being a cheat. Morato back to Milenkovic, on now to Anderson. Finds Bakwa. Joe Linton and Byrne in front of him. Goes back to Elliot Anderson, who will send in a cross. Headed away well by Botman, and now Bruno brings it away. Bruno does really well. Great strength from Bruno. Sends it to Joe Linton now on this left-hand side. Joe Linton. Oh, dear.
Yeah, it was blatantly obvious what was happening there, wasn't it?
Yep. Jesus does well. Finds great stuff from Jesus. Finds Bakwa now for Forest. Plays it down the line. Looking for nets, but great covering again by Botman. And he looks for support. There isn't any there. He falls over. I think he's bloody lucky to get a free kick there, by the way.
Yeah, I think so too.
That seemed like the most pathetic dive.
Yeah, he wasn't touched. This referee's
Bloody
been
hell.
shocking in those little touches and pushes. There's been nothing in most of them.
No.
There's the Graham Souness look.
Yeah, maybe, Billy. Maybe. Play back underway now. Bruno has it just outside his own penalty area. And now Malik Chow. Bruno. Tonali, little 1-2. And he's just stuck on the halfway line here. Now sends it out to Chow again. Hall's made a little cut and run inside. Murphy. Bruno in support of him inside. Here's Bruno. Takes a touch. Plays it inside to Joe Linton. That's a good ball. Joe Linton. Now Tonali. And again, nothing comes of it. And Forest get the ball back again to hit us on the break. And Awodney now. He's going against Botman. This is dangerous here. They've only got 2 players up. Jesus hits it first time. Blocked. Botman heads it away. Bruno picks up the pieces. And now back to Burn. Botman. Got to be careful here. Bruno. And he's tripped over a free kick to Newcastle.
What a stupid challenge that was. We're under pressure there.
There's a well-defended
I don't know what this
counter-attack
is. Like, we're just not doing anything when we get the ball towards the penalty area.
Nope. I mean, this is what we said before kickoff. If you're Forest, you just need to sit, be rigid, be disciplined, because we're not very good at breaking down a side like this. Apart from 3 or 4 good early crosses.
Oh, we've given it away. And luckily took a bad touch. And Tonali is there. Hall. Back to Nick Pope, and he puts his foot through it. That's a much better clearance from Nick Pope. How was that not a foul on Asula, by the way? Milenkovic has given him a bear hug. Dear, oh dear.
Another one there that he missed.
I mean, he's not giving them because he's not waving play on either. Tonali scoops it forward to absolutely nobody. And it's all the way back to Matt Sells again for Nottingham Forest.
Shit game.
Yeah. Sells takes a touch. Asula closes him down, but Sells hammers one again forward. Good work by Chow. With Forest. Oh, good work. That's a handball, referee. That's a handball! And again he gives nout.
Fucking Tierney. Fucking
Jesus Christ.
Fucking useless.
Anderson now brings it forward for Forest. Out to this near side again for Bakwa. Joe Linton is in front of him. Backward onto his left foot. Back to Elliot Anderson. Backward again. The move's kind of slowed right down here. Anderson to Backward. Burn in front of him. Nice bit of play between Anderson and Backward, but Newcastle win the ball back and Voldemar breaks. He's only got Asula ahead of him. Asula's made a good run off to the right. Voldemar's played it brilliantly. Asula! Great save by Matt Sells.
Brilliant from Voldemar, that. Outstanding.
That was much better from Voldemar. It just waited till Asula. He dragged all the defenders to him and played Asula in, and Sells came charging out like a bull in a china shop to make the save. Much better. Here's Hall. He whips a left-footed cross in for Joe Linton at the back post, but it's too high for him.
That's unlucky. They did it across goal, Joe. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit high for him, Bill. He couldn't get any control on it. But a lovely move here. Voldemar, I love the way he sucks the defenders out here and then makes sure that Asula's in the space to hit the shot. If anything, it was just slightly behind Asula. He had to take a touch to put it in front of him. That's a really good save, though, by Matt Sells.
No, I don't think he needed a second touch.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Brilliant from Voldemar, though. Outstanding bit of play.
Yep.
It's a good snapshot of what he can do and what he does do. We just need to play him.
Yep, indeed. Big chance that for Newcastle. Would have been the perfect time to score just before half-time, of course. But Sells blocks with his right shin. Here's Bruno now. Hall. Chow. Lovely first-time ball to Botman, who's got a lot of space now on the halfway line. Bruno. Turns. He's lost the ball, though, and this could be trouble for Newcastle. It's a 4-on-2 for Nottingham Forest. Newcastle are getting players back. Voldemar, brilliant.
Well played,
brilliant, Nick. Bloody hell's fire. Fantastic defending by Nick Voldemar.
That's what you call effort. That's what you call proper effort.
He never gave up on that when Bruno lost the ball. Look where he is. Look at the amount of space he covers there. And he does really, really well. He didn't win the ball. He just put the Forest player off, which was all he needed to do in that situation.
Outstanding.
If you do that, Eddie Howe will never drop you. Do more of that, Nick.
Absolutely. And Burns pass to absolutely sodding nobody. Williams now for Forest. Milenkovic. Across to Marato.
They've gone
He
to a flat
fires
back
a ball.
four, I think.
Oh, Hall's been sucked in there. Hall's been sucked in. Here come Forest again. Played wide now for a one-ye. He's took it too far wide. Luckily for Newcastle. Forest knocking on the door here just before half-time, of which we have 2 additional minutes at the end of the half. 2 additional minutes. Dominguez now. Cunha. Bakwa. Back to Cunha again. Milenkovic chips. Oh, what a ball that is. Pope is out though. And manages to get there before Elliot Anderson. Good goalkeeping that. And now it's Joe Linton for Newcastle, just over the halfway line. Holds it up.
Can't believe the penalty is vacated by Dan Burn now, can you? Oh, it's just unreal, isn't it?
Well, yeah. And that's a poor ball by Bruno straight in the arms of Matt Sells.
Villa have equalised the Turf Moor.
Oh, not really a surprise there. Oh, we're in trouble again. Burns gone fishing again. Miles out of position. Lost the ball. Backward. Anderson. Oh, he's tried a shot there, Elliot Anderson. Unless he's tried to whip that in. I think that's what he's saying. He totally overdid that. And that should do it for the first half. But again, Burn committing himself. Didn't win the ball. And Forest on the attack. Dear me. And Pope taking his time over this goal kick. Still a few seconds left to play in the half. Joe Linton now jumped there. A one-ye. And Botman just gave over. You're not getting a free kick for that. He just held you off, you plum. And there is the halftime whistle at the City Ground, and it is goalless. Newcastle United with one real good opportunity from Asula, which made a great save from Matt Sells. But all in all, guys, I'm not really sure what to make of that. Lots of possession for Newcastle, but no cutting edge.
Yeah, there's no creativity, is there? I mean, there's been 1 or 2 good crosses in from Murphy. There's been some good balls in a great bit of play from Voltemade, but aside from that, there's nothing coming from the left because we've got Joe Linton and Burton down there. We're very one-dimensional. All of it's from the right or from Bruno and Murphy. Yeah, we need to be a bit more unpredictable, I think. I think we need to get some proper strength on the left-hand side, if you ask me.
Yeah. Dan's been a member for 27 months. Hale and Well... what the hell? Hale and Well Met from Wales. Settled into the new job now, watching the match. If Murphy could find another black and white shirt, we'd be dangerous. Nick says £800 million spent for this shite. It's embarrassing. Asker says we're not really using the full width of the pitch by having Hall at right back and playing Burn as left back. Swap Burn out for Trippier and put Hall back at left back. Jared says we must be one of the worst teams to watch football-wise in the league. Horrendous every week, low-quality football. And Keith says Hall doesn't look happy playing there and can't blame him. Burn has been shite and needs to come off. Alex?
I think Billy summed it up perfectly, and some of the super chats. Yeah, it's...
I'm just heading to the toilet, guys. I'll be in one moment.
Or there's a bit of structure in it, and I guess it's a bit more solid. As some of their efforts have come, some of them have come from just us dilly-dallying on the ball. They've engineered a few good attacking moves through exploiting our fullbacks not being on their natural sides and getting sucked in multiple times. Hall and Burn have both been at fault for that. But it's just not... To break a team down like this, we can't just rely on a few Murphy crosses and I guess what Voltemade did, which was solid. We need a bit more. We need to engineer a bit more. And I like the shout of bring Trippier on, play a left back at left back, a right back at right back. I love Joe Linton being in the side, but he's been really good today actually at winning the ball back, and he's done some really nice stuff. But I don't know. I just don't think he's got what it takes anymore to be in that left wing role. When he gets that chance to be expansive, that's more Willock's game. Even though I don't want to take Joe Linton off. Absolutely not. I don't think it works. And we may win this game with everyone still on the pitch. You know, one of these Murphy crosses might find a black and white shirt, or Sulla might pressure somebody into losing the ball, and it might work. But it doesn't look like a consistent way to win football matches, and it doesn't look like it's the way we should move forward, if that's fair, Billy.
I agree. I just think that Bruno and Tonali have nowhere to go. They see Burn on the left-hand side and poor Hall is going to cut inside every time he gets the ball because he's got no right foot. I think they've been strangled by it as well. So it's just the fact that the wings, it's affecting the middle of the park as well. And that means you go through the middle too quickly and then they get suckered into it. Voldemort has been dreadful apart from that last 5 minutes where he came into the game more. Hopefully that's going to be the catalyst for the second half. So.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a bit confused. What is the objective here? What are we trying to do? Because we're playing Voltemada in the 10, which means Eddie's gone, right, we've paid 70 million for him. We need to make this work. He's trained well this week. Let's put him in the 10. Let's try and make it work. But then we're putting Nick Pope in goal, who is horrendously flappy and just a poor goalkeeper now.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a goalkeeper. He looks like you pulled somebody tall off of the street. You know, when he literally did a crucifix shape to try and I don't know what he's doing. And the whole fullback situation, like I guess Joe Linton being out there is the lesser of many evils, but it's still not natural. And I don't know, it's just so much that is not. It doesn't look like we're trying to progress anything. It very much looks like Eddie's just trying to do whatever he can to get as many wins as possible before the end of the season. And that's it. I'd like to see us try and progress the football team.
I'm going to give you one plus point. I think that Rolls Royce is back to full fitness again, and he looks absolutely outstanding today. Yeah,
Botman looks fairly solid. Chow's been dragged in twice into midfield. We need to be careful. You can't have centre halves going near the centre circle and getting spun, because then teams just drive into space. And we've required who was it that tracked back really well? Murphy on one occasion, Voltemada on another. You can't have people just getting sucked into midfield. I get that sometimes stepping into midfield to compete is good, but we've lost it pretty much 50% of the time we've tried to do that, which is not a good. That is not a good ratio to be doing it that often. Like Fabian Schär is the only player in our team I can think of that does it well consistently. Like if Fabian Schär steps up to midfield, if he doesn't win it, he fouls them because he knows, because he's clever. But a lot of our lads will step up, and Burns a bugger for it. He'll step up and he'll just get spun.
Well, they get too tight, don't they? They think they have to be as tight as they can. You have to be touch tight. If you're too tight, then they just get spun. And Dan Burn turns quicker than I don't know.
I think we could. I don't even know. I don't even want to suggest because Eddie's not going to do it.
No,
everything
he's not.
Everything that most of you guys want us to talk about is not going to happen. So
I do think that is right though. Trippier for Burn would be the sensible.
I agree.
And would probably win us the game actually. It would make us much more threatening down the right and much more threatening down the left. And maybe Gordon for Joe Linton. I don't know. Or Barnes.
I don't want to take Joe Linton off though.
No,
I don't want to take Joe Linton off. I think one reasonable shout is maybe somebody needs to tell Bruno to switch back on because he was a bit pants for the final 10 minutes of that first half.
Yeah,
he lost the ball a couple of times and a couple of silly long ball attempts that were just the wrong range. But yeah, Eddie's just not going to do what we're all talking about. So
that makes a change. Guys, don't forget, if you are enjoying Matchday Live, please give us a like. They do mean a lot to the channel, as it does tell YouTube something good is happening on this on the channel. And of course, if you are new, please do subscribe if you like what you see. And welcome to all our new subscribers this afternoon through the show. Good to have you on board. Don't forget, we also have a website at thetoonreview.com. Where you can buy all your Toon Review merchandise, including Billy Bob shirts and hoodies and caps and hats and all sorts of stuff. That's thetoonreview.com. Get yourself something nice, friend or family, or anybody for that matter. That's thetoonreview.com. patreon.com. A few more super chats and stuff. Simon Muller's been a member for 26 months now. What formation are we playing? It seems like a lot of players are out of position. The game's calling for a change. Maybe Willock and Ramsey on to inject a bit of pace. Samsonite Dove, a member for 44 months, says Burn and Pope competing for the Clown Show trophy. Anyway, cheers, guys. Good commentary as usual. Jared says Alex J7 is only on the left to protect Dan Burn.
I disagree. I think Joelinton's playing much higher up and isn't able to do that as much. Botman's putting out the fires. Joelinton's been back once with a good run. But can I just mention as well the players that we're not using that we bought? So we bought 2 left wingers in Barnes and Gordon. Neither of them are on the left wing today. We bought a brand new shiny right winger in Alanga, not currently on the right wing today. We bought 2 expensive new strikers. Neither of them are in the striker position today. It's just, we bought Ramsey as well. It just doesn't look good for.
Keith Truscott says Eddie Howe team talk underway.
Oh shit, bollocks! Forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean the same happened last week, didn't it? The team talk, and we went to shit second half. But Knight says Forest are without some of their best players, and we have pretty much a full 11, and we get to the final third and turn to shite. Walter looks devoid of any confidence as well. Burn again is poor. Calvin says Gordon obviously on his way now. And Lent says their manager used injury to make tactical tweaks about 25 minutes in. Ours is yet to respond to these changes in any way as per usual.
Well, they've gone to a flat back 4. Nico Williams has gone to left back now. Nets is pushing to midfield.
Yeah.
And Cunha's playing right back.
But that's the thing, isn't it, Billy? That they've changed it. And we kind of haven't responded because, to be fair, Forest came on to us the last sort of 15 minutes of that first half and looked more dangerous than they had been at all before that because we had so much of the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't get how we've got what is causing all of these players to be playing out of position and playing this way. It's
2 words.
Ligamento injury. Well, yeah, but it's one injury. It's an injury to our starting right back has caused. I don't get the domino effect. It's madness. One injury, and we've got like 4 or 5 players playing in a different way, in a different role, different position on the pitch. It's. I mean,
I genuinely think that Trippier should be right back. Right, we've got 1 game a week, so it's not like he's going to struggle. Trippier should be right back. Hall should be left back, and he's just accommodating Dan Burn because he will not drop him.
Okay,
that's the only reason.
He's treating Kieran Trippier with the same kind of regard as his Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon's clearly on his way next season, and Trippier we know is leaving.
Trippier's got every right to wind down his career. Like it's not like he's leaving us at the peak of his powers and abandoning the club. Like
100%.
I just don't understand how Joe Willock doesn't get in this team after his performance last week. I just don't get it. Anything about today. Everything confuses me. I was well up for in this preview getting behind Eddie Howe, and everything he's done today so far has just really confused me.
I mean, it's just weird, isn't it? I mean, what has happened to this exciting football that we used to play? It's so slow as well. But we're knocking it around at the back for like 5 minutes at a time before we can get moving forward.
Well, it can't knock, can it? We've got nothing out wide, Paul. We've got on the right. We've got Dan Burn and Joe Linton on the left. They're not going to go past players. We're kind of playing in the middle of the park, and that's easy to defend. I just
do not like how boring we've become. It's just not good to watch.
There's a few people whinging at us for questioning the manager. Fine, whatever. How do we win this game today? Then are we gonna hope that maybe one of these Osula chances goes in the back of the net, and or a Murphy cross finds a head? Like what? There's not really been anything else. So that is the route to goal so far. How else do we win?
Or a bit of magic from Watermarder.
Yeah. I mean, we had so much possession in that first half. So in the first half an hour, but we didn't even make Matt Sells make a save. It was until Osula got the shot in, we'd offered nothing. Just knocking it around, and then the final third, it goes to shit. I don't understand how we've got so bad. Oh dear. Graham
It's not
Ritchie says,
bad, it's just
why
lack
can't
of
Eddie see?
creativity.
Yeah, why can't Eddie see this is not working? We all can. Great commentary, lads, as always. Jordan, thank you for your super chat as well. And Stephen says, why did Asula not hit that with the first time? I think, look,
for that. He's just doing what he thinks is
I
right.
think it was just slightly behind. He couldn't get his body right for the first time shot. That's the only reason. I mean, what does he do now? I mean, do you think there'd be any changes?
No.
I mean, not straight away, but I think the problem is the change I'm going to suggest does involve Voltemada having to come off. I think having a Gordon or a Barnes on the left to actually make some proper runs, because we've not used the left side much. There's no width on that left side, no crosses from that left side. So bringing on a Gordon or a Barnes, we might engineer a bit more from both sides. We might be able to drag the Palace shape left, right, make some space. Crosses might be more effective, but I don't really want to take Voltemada off and push Joelinton back. But that is the only way to make that change work. And then whoever does come on in that left wing role has got Dan Burn supporting as a fullback, so the overlaps are going to be interesting.
Let's bring the Suda off, of course.
Well, there's no changes by Newcastle by the looks of things at half-time. They're on the pitch now, but Ryan Yates will be coming on for Nottingham Forest because he's warming up and he's got the captain's armband on, so he's definitely coming on for Forest.
I'm not saying we should do that, by the way. I'm not saying we should take Voltemada off. I don't want to, but I'm just trying to see where Eddie Howe could change it.
Nick says Eddie's a stubborn, single-minded, one-trick pony. Knight says wouldn't be surprised if Hall and Volta come off at half-time. That would be prime Howe.
I think Voltemada will be the first one off. I do think Voltemada will be the first one off.
And Rogish says Newburn was guaranteed to start when I saw it was his birthday recently. Get rid of Howe, season end. Blind or dim coach, tired of this. Well, let's just see how we get on second half, I guess, is the only way we can put it.
I mean, Yates is on for Dominguez. So, I mean, he was shit first half, Dominguez.
Yeah, he was. But no changes for the Toon. I was Tierney having a bit of a laugh with Jacob Murphy there.
He's been having a laugh for 45 minutes, that fucking striker.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I mean, for me, Joe Linton's wasted on the left, Billy. I mean, he can't. He's not able to take players on.
No.
Anyway, Forest ready to kick off, waiting for the whistle. And there we go. We're underway for the second half, folks. Still goalless at the City ground. And immediately Matt Sells pumps it long. Chow is underneath it. Williams heads it on. Of course, Forest. Oh, Chow's let that go under his legs. Now one knee. Waiting for players to get up and back him out. It's chance here for Forest, bouncing around. What are we doing? And Pope manages to save with his left hand. Pure reflex there from Nick Pope as it was blasted across him. Well, Forest have started very strong in this second half.
Team talk.
Yeah, what were we doing defensively there, Billy? Somebody just put the foot through it.
Standing there watching, weren't they?
Yeah. And that'll give Forest some inspiration at the start of the second half here. There's nobody out there for Nottingham Forest. Through into Newcastle.
Cultured, Yates, cultured lad.
Yes, cultured, very cultured player. Here's Asula down at the byline for Newcastle. Pulls it back for Tonali. Tonali to Joe Linton. Back to Tonali. He's within shooting range. He lets one go. It's miles off from Sandro. Mark says, for me, he needs to take Burn off. Trips on Hall left back. Barnes on for Murphy. Alanga on for J7. And leave Gordon on the bench. Want away Tosser and Gag Tyndall. Well, you're not asking for much there, Mark, mate. Look at this. What is the two centre-backs doing? Dear me.
We've got away one there.
We certainly did. Long ball again from Forest. And one knee battling with Botman. Here's Backward again. Not a great ball from him. Yates couldn't take it. There's a surprise. And here's Tonali. Chow certainly got a lot of space here, but quickly plays it on to Lewis Hall. Back to Chow again.
Everton have retook the lead at Sellers Park.
Well, I think Palace might have been overdoing the celebrations to get to the final the other night.
I think it's your mate. Oh, it's Beto.
Don't say Barry again, because ever since we slagged him, he started to score loads of goals. Here's Joe Linton. Oh, it's poor again from Joe Linton. I mean, loads of space, and he knocks it about 10 yards in front of him.
Yeah, his touch there was horrific, wasn't it?
Yep. Anderson trying to get away from Asula here. Asula's sticking with him, but Anderson does well. Williams gets it back to Marato. Williams. Good pressing by Asula again here. Cross to Matt Sells. Bit of time for him, and he launches it forward again. Chow beats a one in the air. But Forest win it back now. Here's Yates. I don't think Joe Linton would have liked being nutmegged there and won the ball. Now Bruno. Inside for Tonali. Tonali spins away. Good run this by Tonali. Out to Joe Linton on the left-hand side. Space to run into for Joe Linton. Fires in a left foot cross. Doesn't find a black and white shirt. Oh, bloody hell's fire!
Yeah, get in the book for that, you fucking dirty twat.
I mean, that bloody hell.
Not very Christian like of Jesus there, was it?
And a yellow card for Jesus. I mean, that is not nice. He's not. That's a terrible foul, by the way.
Oh, that's that. VAR looking at that. He's gone with his arm. His arm on his jaw.
He's looking directly at Lewis Hall for that challenge, by the way.
VAR should look at that. That's a straight red. No one shaking your head, you dirty bastard.
He's looking straight at Lewis Hall and not the ball. That's a shocker of a tackle, that, by the way.
Lucky if he broke his fucking jaw there.
Oh, lost a couple of teeth. Jesus, that was nasty, that.
Well, VAR should be looking at that. That's a straight red all day, every day.
Yeah, I bet they fucking don't, though, Billy. Any money. That was a really, really nasty challenge, that.
Elbow into the jaw, looking straight at him. Put it this way, if Joe Linton did that, he'd be sent off for it.
Lewis Hall, I think. Lewis, I mean, I think Hall's going to be okay, but he's not happy with that at all, and rightly so. Just making sure that his teeth are all still in. VAR certainly not looking at it, but Bruno and Tonali over this free kick, very central, but it's about, 40 yards out, Billy?
18, maybe 35, yeah.
Yeah. Bruno is going to hit it, and it's just wide. I think that took a slight... No, it didn't take a deflection.
Lucky.
I mean, it's a good hit by Bruno, that, but Matt Sells had that covered all the way there. Just bending away from goal, wasn't it, the closer it got? Just tried to put that little bit of whip on it, Billy. Not far away at all there.
See us had someone on the end of that wall there and just have a bit of a cover, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Here's Anderson now for Forest. Williams. Jesus looks to he's made a good run. Anderson, I mean, he whipped that ball across there, but Jesus couldn't take it. Hall is now back on the pitch. Well, we survived the early scare there, Billy, to be honest, at the start of the second half. Hall now back to Malik Chow. I wonder how many times they'll say, Botman back, Hall back, Chow back. It's like a rugby game, isn't it, where they've got to pass backwards to get forwards. Here's Bruno now. This is a great run by Bruno and a lovely ball for Asula. Can he get there? No, Williams covers well, but that's going to be a corner to Newcastle. Oh, he's given a free kick to Forest.
You fucking twat, Tierney. Honest to fucking God. That's scandalous.
I thought Williams actually made a good tackle on Asula there.
Yes, that's never been a free kick. Never been a free kick.
There's no way on God's planet that is a free kick. That's just strength from Asula. It's just a... How is that a free kick?
Bollocks. Absolute bollocks.
Shocking decision, that. Chow as well. Here's Hall. Looking for Murphy. Newcastle's throw, though.
Fuck off, Williams.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But Lewis Hall, long throw all the way back to Malik Chow. Here's Byrne. Give it to Joe Linton. Why go backwards, man? Hall now for Newcastle. Nothing in front of him. Tonali playing in that little quarterback role here. That's a hell of a ball, but cut out by Cunha. Botman, little touch on to Joe Linton now. That's a lovely ball by Joe onto Bruno again. Bruno out wide now for Dan Byrne. Oh, look at that. Joe Linton now across to Lewis Hall. Murphy in the box. Murphy trying to get on his left foot, tackled, comes to Tonali, flicks it forward, and there's nobody on the end of that.
I just wish Lewis Hall had gone to his left foot and had a go then.
Yeah, exactly. To do it. Yeah. They just don't seem to have that direction to, to take anybody on and have a go. It's all trying to be too intricate all the time. That's great from Hall. Nicks the ball. Asula, that's a free kick, surely. Well, Asula's in a bit of pain there. And Yates is now in the book.
Yeah,
hasn't taken him very long.
Fucking 8 minutes. What a wanker.
Yeah, not very long at all to go in the book. Oh, that's a shocker and all.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It's right down the leg of Asula. How are you, man? Fucking hell.
That's shocking. Dirty bastard.
Anyway, free kick to Newcastle. Oh, sideways to Hall. Hall clips it in. Headed on by Botman. Headed away. Jesus. Tonali with his shot. That's blocked. And comes all the way about to Williams on the far side. And the foul by Joe Linton.
Fuck off. Jesus Christ.
I'm really surprised Joe Linton hasn't been booked, actually. I mean, is that really a foul?
No, it's not. He ain't touched him.
No, he's dived. Jesus Christ. Cunha it was who took the dive this time. And he fires the free kick up the field for Forest. Net's trying to get on the end of it, but does come to Williams, who's got the ball on the edge of the penalty area now for Nottingham Forest. Williams with a cross. Nobody at the back post for Forest. Byrne clips it away and finds Joe Linton, who takes a really heavy touch and loses the ball. Tonali wins it back. Now Joe Linton again. Voltemada. Still Voltemada. Finds Byrne. And that's back to Botman now. And the play settled down again. Chow will bring it away for Newcastle. Lewis Hall. Murphy inside for Asula. Asula does really well to get it back to Lewis Hall. Hall in a bit of space, bring it through the middle of the field now. Still it's Lewis Hall, and he plays a stinker. Tried to find Joe Linton, but miskicked it, and it's out to play for a throw to Nottingham Forest. I mean, just keep going and shoot. Somebody shoot the fucking ball. Do you know, from that range, though, guys, with the shooting power that Hall's got and likes, we just don't take a shot.
Yeah, I mean, twice Lewis Hall's had the chance to, and unless they've been told not to, of course. That's going to outplay. Twice.
Trippier on the bench in conversation there with Aaron Ramsdale. Anderson now for Nottingham Forest. Morato clips it over, looking for a one-yeet. Trying to spin our defenders. Botman's got to be careful! Oh, what a save by Nick Pope! What on earth is Botman doing? And Yates with a shot, he's off target. And that was a massive chance for Forest. And again, the shot stopping of Nick Pope is spot on. What is Botman doing here?
I blame Billy. He called him a Rolls Royce at half time and he's been shocking since then.
Yes, yeah.
Dear me. I mean, I don't even know. Why doesn't he just clear the ball? Actually, it's a fantastic tackle by Chow and then a save by Nick Pope. Dear me.
Sven's been Eddie Howe team talked.
Yeah. Voltemada, just couldn't get a touch there. And it's back with Matt Sells.
I mean, that was such a delayed pass for Voltemada. He was showing for it for a good 4 seconds and they played it right at the last minute. What
Murphy,
do they expect him to do with that?
Hall, that's a good turn. Gets away from nets. Looks for support. Still Lewis Hall brings it inside. Still Lewis Hall. And then he's tackled. And the referee gives a free kick to Forest.
Why was that free kick to them? They had the fucking ball.
Dear me. That's terrible.
Get up, you fucking fanny.
I mean, that's not a free kick.
That's not a free kick. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nonsense.
It's actually Yates comes charging through Hall and clears the ball and then rolls around like he's been shot.
Screaming in midair as well. Fucking stroker.
Well, we're now going to see Barnes and Ramsey very shortly. They're both ready to come on. Who's coming off, do you reckon?
Voltemada and one other.
Yeah, might be Joe Linton.
I don't think Joe Linton should come off.
Not if it's taking Voltemada off. Although, I'm said that, Ramsey can go there, can't he?
Yeah. Play back underway. Milenkovic drills the ball out looking for nets. He gets a head on it and manages to get his own header there. How on earth has he got there ahead of Murphy? Holy cow. Here's Yates again for Forest. He's got Williams in support. Williams now looking to get across into the box. Murphy sticks with him. Williams right-footed, and that's an awful cross, and it's out for a goal kick.
Well, soon we'll find out.
Well, we may see the changes now for Newcastle. Right on the hour.
It might be Voltemada and Murphy.
First one is Jacob Murphy. And the second one is indeed Nick Voltemada. So there we go. I don't think we're ever going to see Nick Voltemada play as striker again, by the way. I just don't think that's ever going to happen anymore. Oh, dear. Play back underway. And it's now Malik Chow to Lewis Hall. Back to Chow across the Botman. Joe Linton. I'm trying to see where Ramsey's gone.
Ramsey's gone to left. Left wing. Which means Barnes will be down the right.
Barnes on the right. Long ball looking for Barnes. Flicks it on looking for Asula. All the way back to Matt Sells.
That's another two players really out of position, isn't it, as well?
Yep.
So we've got 4 players out of the fucking 11 out of position.
Yeah. And still only one shot on goal for Newcastle United so far. And here now is Ramsey. Byrne has gone on the overlap. Joe Linton on to Dan Byrne. Byrne puts a low cross in. Cleared away. Only to Bruno! Oh, he should have scored! What a chance for Bruno! And he basically hit it straight at Matt Sells. Barnes. Bruno! Great save! Oh, Asula can't tap it in! Goodness me!
Oh,
Wow.
He was pulled back. He was pulled back as he was trying to get on the end of that.
Maybe they'll look at this.
You got to throw yourself to the ground, Will. That's the only way you get those.
Yeah, maybe. Here's Hall now for Newcastle. Well, Bruno really should have scored. Either side of the goalkeeper, and it was 1-0. Here's Barnes again. Overlap from Hall. Two of our left-sided players playing down the right. Here's Tonali. Not great from Sandro. And then one is fouled, apparently, by Malik Chow. Free kick to Forest. Big chances there for Bruno, though, guys.
I want to see a replay.
Straight out of bed, isn't it?
Yeah. And then he gets this chance. Oh, we're not going to. Are we going to get to see the other one? This one here. Let's see if Asula is pulled back. Yes, he is.
I think he's pulled back there. I think he's got to throw himself to the ground.
Yeah.
He gets pulled back as he's running onto that.
Asker says, I'd rather watch a Bonnie Blue video of my dad than listen to Eddie's halftime speech. And Sean's been a member for 39 months. Does Billy's dictionary only contains words like dirty bastard, fucking dirty bastard, and fucking funny? Yes.
Basically, yeah.
Certainly during match day. It's called passion.
You're checking backwards.
And yeah, Bakwa is the man coming off. And on comes Hutchinson.
Oh, damn, he's going to tear fucking Dan Burn a new one, he is. Jeepers, creepers.
Not a bad player.
Is that the one who did a backflip in training the other day? There was a video went viral of somebody took the ball first time from a goal kick and then did a backflip with it. I don't know if it was him. I think it might have been.
Here's Bruno again for Newcastle. Ramsey now. Swamped by red shirts. Fouled by Anderson, but got it off brilliantly to Bruno. Bruno now on to Joe Linton. Nutmeg by Joe Linton. And Williams gets there first.
Yeah, it's good cover, that.
Bruno does really well to get ahead of Yates to win the ball. And then he's fouled on the edge of the box. Free kick to Newcastle. Milenkovic is furious, says he got the ball. I don't think he did.
I think he touched the ball, eh?
Ooh.
I'm not so sure. Let's have another look. Ooh, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't care, though. I don't care.
No,
He's giving us a free kick.
I'll give a penalty for it. Never mind a fucking free
kick. Really good position, this, for a free kick.
Yeah, Bruno and Joe Linton have been much better in the last 5 or 10 minutes. Well, since the subs, to be fair. Although I do feel a little bit sorry for Joe Willock, who's done really well and now can't seem to get in anywhere on the left side, which is bizarre.
Yeah, he was brilliant last week, wasn't he? And he's brought Ramsey on there.
Well, I think Ramsey's a better player if you've got less space, you need a bit more intricacy. But I just feel sorry for Joe Willock because he was, Eddie seems to reward poor performances, not good performances. It's the wrong way around.
Well, they've got a centre half playing at right back. I mean, let Joe Willock runs past them with ease.
Yeah, I mean it's the least of our worries, but still.
Is Sulu trying to take this free kick?
It certainly looks that way, doesn't it?
And has Sandro Tonali got a massive love ball in his neck?
It certainly looks that way.
Both of those things are true, Billy.
I don't know if it's a birthmark with Tonali, though. I'm sure I've seen that before.
It's the wrong side of the ball, but it looks like he might be taking this.
This could be a Sula. Otherwise, why would you have a Sula out there? You'd have him in the box looking for a rebound, surely.
But Hall's looking like he might take it himself.
It is a Sula! Oh, he's hit the bar!
And looky, great effort.
What a free kick from Will Asula. It's still scrambling around in the box and shot straight from Bruno at the goalkeeper, and he's so frustrated. What a free kick by Will Asula that was.
Wow.
It did get a deflection as well. I think that had it not got a deflection, that might have nestled in the corner of the net.
Oh, it did as well.
Bloody hell. And now here come Forrest at the other end. Hutchinson.
Someone's got to help Burn here.
Yep, Ramsey was back. Comes to Yates. Back to Hutchinson again. Left-footed cross into the box. Nobody there. Hall heads it away for Newcastle. Poor touch by Asula. Gives Forrest the ball back. Yates again. Oh, how are we allowing a centre-half to dipsy-doodle like that? Ball over the top for Williams. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. Only just, though. Anderson now. Back to Williams. Working the angle for the cross. Now sends it in. Headed away by Byrne. And all of a sudden, Forest with a bit of pressure, but they've had to go all the way back to Matt Sells. And Willisula running his arse off to try and close it down here. Long ball again. And Wanyi and Chow in the battle. Botman hooks it away. Ramsey brings it down eventually. Bruno now. Tonali. Great ball to Joe Linton, but his touch is poor, but he manages to get it to Ramsey. He just couldn't take it with him. Oh, great tackle again by Tonali. He's got Barnes on this near side now. Harvey Barnes. Hall in support. Here is Lewis Hall. Tonali. Out wide again for Barnes. Barnes tried to find Lewis Hall. And now Hall's out of position. And Botman comes across and does well to take the ball off of Wanyi. I mean, to be fair to Eddie Howe, we've looked better since the substitutions. He has changed it. And we're looking a bit better. I just think if that hadn't have taken that glance off his shoulder, Sells would have been nowhere near that, and that would have been in the net.
I think you're right. He's definitely sent it upwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, this is just adding support to the fact he can progress into the player we want. If he can, I didn't think he could shoot like that. I think that's the first free kick I've ever seen him take.
Yeah. Foul on Botman by Wanyi. Doesn't look.
Or
too
they
impressed with
question
that
every
decision.
single fucking decision? Forest, everyone.
He's got his.
He's elbowed him in the
arm.
face.
He's got his elbow right across Botman there.
Oh, you missed the elbow in the face on Lewis Hall, Stowe. Christ almighty.
Yeah. Oh, Wissa's coming on, guys.
Well,
He's not taking Sula off, is he?
Yeah, when Chris Wood's about to come on and all.
Why take Sula off?
A lot of running.
I'd rather have a 50% Asula than the minute, Alex.
Asula's still giving it. He looks like he's giving it 100% still. So I don't know if it's time for him to come off yet.
They're going to take Ramsey or fucking Barnes off, so it's got to be Asula.
Yeah. Anderson now. Oh, what a ball that is. Can Hutchinson keep it in? No, he can't.
I guess it might be Joe Linton and press Ramsey back.
God knows with Eddie Howe. Anyway, we're going to find out. It is Willisula. What a game he's had. What a game.
Very good game. Very good game.
Yep, absolutely.
Normally,
he's looking really good, this kid.
But I don't know. For the first time, I think this season, I wouldn't have made this sub yet.
Come on, Oscar.
Yeah, it's about time we saw something from our number 9, is it not? 20 minutes at least on the pitch for Wissa. He's
looked a bit zippier in the last couple of weeks, so maybe we'll see something from him.
Jeffrey.
You fucking shit.
Williams trying to get through. Bruno does really well, but then in comes Anderson with a really good tackle, and Bruno comes back at him, throw into Nottingham Forest. Did Chris Wood come on? I'm not sure he did.
No, he's about to, I think.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Anderson now by the corner. Oh, he's done. I thought he'd done Barnes there, but Barnes recovered quite well. And Forest play back now to Morato. Milenkovic. Morato again, closed down by Wissa. Clips it over the top. Headed away by Hall. Now Barnes. Clips it to Bruno. Bruno looks for some movement ahead of him. Sees the run of Wissa. Wissa takes it nicely. On to Joe Linton now. And spreads it wide for Ramsey. Ramsey still. Blocked shot. Comes to Joe Linton. Straight at Sells. And Newcastle want a handball. Wissa's convinced. Still they're on the attack though. Barnes floats it across. Headed away again. And Jesus picks up the pieces for Forest. And why is Dan Byrne there? And Hutchinson's got all the space of City ground. Running at
Burn.
Botman now. Hutchinson still. Great block by Botman. And it eventually comes back off Hutchinson and out for a goal kick.
Brilliant, Botman. Dan Burn needs to fucking give you his wages for that. Let's have a look at his handball, please.
Well, Wissa was convinced that it was a handball. Let's have another look. What a shot by Joe Linton. Oh, I'm not so sure.
Oh, he is. Yeah, oh, he is. I see his hand.
Oh, I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
I'm not really.
His hands away from his body. His hands away from his body.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pen in the Champions League. It's not in the Premier League. It's one of those.
Well, off comes a 1 year. I mean, are VAR even looking at this?
He fucking should be.
I don't think they are. Looney Tunes says Billy always shouts a penalty.
What a fucking penalty.
Guys, don't forget to keep smashing that like button for us if you're enjoying Matchday Live. And of course, please do subscribe if you're new to the channel and like what you see. And a big, big welcome to all our new subscribers who've hit that button during the show. Thank you and welcome to the channel, guys. You've joined a brilliant community here on the Toon Review. Bruno now spins inside for Joe Linton. Back to Tonali. Dan Burn. Joe Linton. Bruno again. Lovely little flick. Ramsey plays it straight on for Barnes. Barnes! Get in!
Get in there! What a fucking goal that is!
He's done it again! Harvey Barnes brilliantly put through by Ramsey. And that's a fantastic goal for Newcastle United. And we take the lead. At last, a brilliant, brilliant move. And Newcastle United lead at the City Ground through Harvey Barnes.
Get the old hat on.
1-0 to the Toon. What a lovely move, guys. What a lovely move.
It's a great run for Barnes as well. Fantastic run.
That ball, though, from Ramsey is played to absolute perfection. Perfectly paced. And Barnes just lets it run across him and clips it past Matt Sells. A fantastic goal. Holds off Morato as well. Great strength from Barnes. And a beautiful finish, guys.
Outstanding goal. And I think we probably deserve it, actually.
Yep.
Comfortably the best finisher in the squad. Yeah. Took it centrally. Played as the 9 there. Made the central run. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. That's why everybody who moans about Barnes, I agree with all of the things people moan about, but you keep him on or you play him as often as possible because he's the best finisher in the squad. Hands down.
Yep, absolutely. Well then, 15 minutes of normal time, plus whatever injury time. Newcastle lead by 1-0. That was a lovely work goal as well. Fantastic run from Harvey Barnes. And he tears them apart again.
Yes, Paul Gallant in the crowd, look, celebrating.
Absolutely. Barnes, I'll tear you apart again.
Fucking Burn galloping down the wing like fucking desert walking.
Yeah, I know. He is.
Stephen
he certainly
down
is.
The wing.
Rachel says, why are the refs so blind? Well, I mean, that's a question that we can't answer, Rachel, to be honest.
It's a qualification. It's obligatory.
Somebody said in the chat, the VAR said it's because Visser's header wasn't going on target, that it's not a handball.
That's bollocks.
I don't understand the handball rule anymore then, because why does it matter if anything's going on target or not? If you handle the ball in the area, it's a penalty. It doesn't have to be
Lewis
going
Hall's down here after a clash with Williams. Keith Truscott says, fuck me, it's Misser. Paul Spence says, more like Bungle than Zippy. And George says, what a goal by Barnes.
Can there as well. With his studs up. Look at this.
Yeah, a little bit. What a goal by Barnes. Can we hold on, says George.
No, that's the
question.
That
is the question. That is the question, George.
And so to get a physio on, he's been down like fucking a minute. Fuck me.
Maybe he hasn't asked for the physio, Billy. That puts us up to 11th so far in the table, guys.
And by the way, 9th will make Europe this
Above
year.
the Mackems.
If Villa win the Europa League, 9th gets a European place.
Yep.
My God, can you imagine this crazy season if we actually get something? It'd just be mad. Yeah, what is Lewis Hall looks like he's in a lot of pain here. I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah. Williams has apologised. He's apologised.
I mean, both of the games are Desmond at the minute, so whoever Everton ain't getting away, Palace ain't getting away.
Well, can we hold on is the big question. I think, I hope so. But I think on the balance of play, I mean, we've deserved that goal. We just, we just haven't been clinical. But get Barnes on the pitch, and that's how to be clinical. But it was a lovely move. I mean, Ramsey's ball here. Look at that, and then Barnes shows great strength to hold off Morato. By the way, and then such a brilliant finish as well. Beautiful stuff, and there it is. The bow and arrow from Big Harvey Barnes. Great goal. Great goal. I don't know why I called him Big Harvey Barnes. He's not very big. Jason Brown is a new member of the channel. Thank you, Jason. Welcome to Members Club. Much appreciated. But I mean, the awareness of Barnes to make that run was fantastic. But Ramsey, I think Hall's going to have to come off here. He's not moving very well at all.
Trying to win it off, look.
No, he's got to come off. He looks awful.
Yeah, doesn't look good. He'll not want to come off, but
I think he is coming off because I think Tyndall just grabbed him.
Here's Chris Wood. Now on to Jesus for Nottingham Forest. Out wide for Hutchinson. Ramsey back there helping out Dan Burn. Yates. And now Morato for Nottingham Forest. Allowed to bring it forward. Plays it through ball. Lovely ball. Chris Wood now plays it back. Jesus on the edge of the box. Fighting his way through and a good save to his left by Nick Pope. It was more like
back on, by the way.
Really by Jesus. But again, what are we doing defensively? It's just mad scramble there. What's Dan Burn doing?
Getting beat again.
Me. Ten minutes of normal time to go. Newcastle lead 1-0. Harvey Barnes, the goal scorer.
Ooh.
Ramsey now. Tonali. Well, that's a very, very extravagant fall to the floor by Sandro.
It was. My God.
I mean, he did get his shirt pulled, but I don't think it justified a fall. Like Chris Wood's just looking at him thinking, what the fuck was that?
I think they're both laughing now.
Sniper in the crowd.
Yeah. Nick Pope across to Sven Botman. Botman plays it forward. Ramsey touch to Joe Linton. Ramsey's been excellent since he came on as well, by the way.
Yes, he has.
Here's Tonali. Gives it to Botman.
Let's just keep the ball now, eh? It's not panic.
Yeah. I still love a second goal, though, guys. I mean, just because of the way the season's gone. Hall's back on the pitch, by the way, and on the ball. Finds Bruno.
I'm not sure that's a priority now. It's 81 minutes in.
Yep.
Yeah, do this for the 10 minutes. That'll do.
Yeah. Joe Linton now turns. Ball into Bruno. Bruno does really well again. Almost gets it through. Barnes was on the run again.
Yeah, but he didn't need to do it, did he?
Guys, I think Bruno's been superb in this second half, by the way.
Apart from a 10-minute spell in the first half, he was outstanding then as well.
Yeah, he's been really good today. That's not a foul, referee.
Fuck off, Tierney.
Anderson holding his hamstring a little bit there. Would Forest make a change? Nets is coming off. And so is Jesus.
McAtee and is it Lucio or something? He's an Argentinian, I think, this fella. Can't know what his name is, though.
McAtee's the little one, isn't he? Luca,
that's it. Italian. Same difference.
Argentinian Italian, Billy.
Been a few of them over the years.
There has. Long ball again, played towards the Newcastle box, held away by Botman. Yates now, Wood, Hutchinson for Forest. I don't want us to sit back and soak up loads of pressure, though. That's the problem. Here's Anderson. Out wide again for Hutchinson. Comes back in on his left, whips in across. Oh, and Yates was there, but Botman managed to block the shot.
That's great defending.
It certainly is. Here's Ramsey now. Tonali. Newcastle playing out really well here. Ramsey again. Brilliant from Newcastle. And now Lewis Hall can't ping the first-time ball because he ain't got a right foot, but gives it to Ramsey anyway. And Ramsey now in acres of space here. Bruno ahead of him. He's got Wisser to his left. Wisser, oh, he can't. What the fuck? He gets it back, though. Wisser still. Joe Linton. Bruno looking for Wisser. And that's a free kick to Nottingham Forest, apparently fouled by Wisser. No, he's got a head injury. So the referee has stopped play. But he couldn't take... Bruno played him in, and again, he couldn't take the ball.
Needed a better first touch.
A touch would have done.
Yeah.
Nice little scoop pass from Bruno there.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Wisser got clattered there. There's nothing. I mean, Milenkovic is just winning a header. There's nothing malicious in that.
Come on, Oscar. You'll be all right, lad.
But Wisser's had his bell rung. Under 6 minutes of normal time left. Still 1-0 Newcastle.
Yeah,
jump again by Botman.
Do the Palace goal. We're going to 10th. No, we don't. We're a point ahead. Yeah. Palace goal, which was in 10th.
Yeah. Here's Wisser again for Newcastle. Tackled, but Bruno's there to pick the pieces up. Now Lewis Hall. Finds Malik Chow. And Chow looked like he was going to go back to Pope. Doesn't. Gives it to Barnes. Barnes.
Don't fuck around.
Chow. Hall. Pushed in the back by Anderson. Free kick to Newcastle. Played out quite well there, given the pressure they were under. Good work again from Harvey Barnes. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The subs have made a big difference in this game. Now, credit Eddie Howe. He made the decision on the hour. And, you know, we've been better since the subs. No doubt.
Did you just box someone?
No idea. Chow with a free kick for Newcastle. No, might have booked the Forest assistant manager. I don't know why the cameras are panned on him. Yeah. Lovely move again, developing here for Newcastle. Barnes has a lot of room to turn. Barnes across now for Ramsey. Ramsey's got Byrne in support. Byrne to Joe Linton. Great play by Joe Linton. Oh, Joe's still going. What a run. Comes to Bruno. Oh, he falls over. Dear Christ. Butter my arse and fry an egg on it. Unbelievable. Brilliant. It's just not happening for Bruno in the penalty area this afternoon.
Brilliant from
Joe. Morato now. That was fantastic from Joe Linton.
Yeah.
Who said he can't take anybody on?
I mean, this is what we were saying. We're happy to change the system a little bit, but you can't take Big Joe off. He's been great.
Here's Anderson. No, Williams, sorry. Back to Anderson. Morato now. Milenkovic. Out wide again for Hutchinson. Ramsey back there helping out again. Nowhere to go for Hutchinson. Has to go back again. In comes the cross. Bouncing around in the penalty area again. Here's Luca. He's a big man, him, like. McAtee inside. Chance here for Forest. It's 1-1.
It's Anderson, isn't it?
And we cannot hold on to the lead. It's Elliot Anderson.
course it is.
Oh, and he's got cramp, but Nottingham Forest are level. And once again, we throw away a lead. Is that 28 points now?
27.
Well, no, it would have been 3, Billy, had we won the game. So technically it's 28.
It ain't, because we've got a point so far.
Yeah, but winning position. Well, I didn't care. It's still another fucking point. I mean,
Lewis Hall.
I don't think Hall can. Hall's coming across, but how is Anderson allowed to run from where he is completely unmarked?
Hall's also not moving very well in that move.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's questionable.
He's got a slide there. He's got a slide there.
Yeah, Hall's injured and just isn't moving fully.
Yeah, he doesn't look comfortable. Samsonite Dove says, having had an Argentinian girlfriend for 16 years, Billy's actually not wrong. There's 3 kinds of Argentinians: Italian, Spanish, and German. Many of the latter two don't even speak Spanish.
Oh, we know there's plenty of Germans in Argentina.
Oh, God.
The most famous of I'm not going to say anything else.
No, please don't. Here's Luca again for Forest. Williams. Still Williams. Skips inside of Hall. Williams comes to Hutchinson. And Hall is fouled. Free kick to Newcastle. We've got to be careful here because Forest have suddenly got a new bit of belief here.
Yeah, but we should have put this game to bed before now.
Yep. Guys, I don't think Nick Pope is to blame for that goal, by the way.
No. Definitely not.
Pope will take the free kick for Newcastle. Sends it out to the far side. Joe Linton trying to jump up with Yates. Yates wins the header. Played over the top now, looking for Luca. He's running against Botman, but the ball runs out of play, and that's a throw to Newcastle. I mean, the thing that makes this more annoying is that this isn't Forest's first team. They've got so many injuries. And we should have put the game to bed. That's why I said I wanted a second goal. Oh, it's terrible from Bruno. And here comes McAtee again. Cross to the back post looking for Luca. And now Hutchinson for Forest. We've got to be careful. And, Ramsey nipped in brilliantly there to take the ball off him as he was about to pull the trigger. Ramsey's done superbly well to get out of trouble. Brings the ball through the middle of the park. Now Bruno looks for some help. There's nothing to his left at all. Now Joe Linton powering through the middle. Still Joe Linton and a shot high and wide.
Yeah. Ambitious.
Indeed. 7 minutes of additional time at the end of the game. I mean, Ramsey's been superb. And now Joe in a bit of a handbag match with Yates at the minute. I mean, don't let him wind you up, Joe. Just get on with it.
Ringo Starr applauding there.
Can understand Yates anyway, to be fair.
Long ball again. Chris Wood. And that's going to be a throw to Forest. Dear me. I don't think Lewis Hall is fit at all here. His movement is really restricted.
You cannot blame Eddie for our bad defending. Well, I mean, the player who let Anderson through there couldn't stop that at the end is Lewis Hall, who is not moving well and could have been brought off for Kieran Trippier. So we can absolutely say that. And I love Lewis Hall. He's my favourite player. So
what a header that is by Botman. It's gone straight to Hutchinson. Hutchinson plays at the edge of the box. Yates puts it in. Oh, what on earth? That's going to be offside. Hutchinson clips it in again. Wood's header. Oh, and Tonali's there to belt it away. Holy cow. I mean, Nottingham Forest look like the team that's going to win this. if we're not bloody careful. Anderson out to Hutchinson again. He has a run at Dan Burn and Ramsey.
He made a bad touch there, and Burn just didn't get him put a foot in.
Yep, he spun round Ramsey, now sends a cross and Tonali blocks it. Wisser wins a header against Yates. That's a throw to Forest.
There's some crazy takes going on in the chat. My God, I'm not even going
there
to
always, there always is.
Jesus Christ. Okay, whatever.
Here's Morato now for Forest. Puts it wide for Williams again. Williams having a run at Lewis Hall. Still Williams onto his right foot. Sends a cross in. Deflects off Hall. Luca brings it down the edge of the box. Comes to Yates. It's blocked. And Bruno clears it away for Newcastle. It's all hands to the pump at the moment defensively for Newcastle. Anderson again. Long ball. That should be Nick Pope's and is.
Yeah, we're just defending now, aren't we? It's
Yeah. Oh, Joe Linton's took a heavy touch and lost it there. He looks absolutely cream crack at Joe Linton. Here's McAtee again for Forest. Clips a ball in. Oh, looking for Wood. And Botman has to be alert and kicks it away for a throw to Forest.
McAtee's made the change for Forest, hasn't he, since he's come on? He's scheming,
just
isn't
a
he?
bit. He's everywhere, the kid. Milenkovic now for Yates again. Yates. Morato onto Anderson. Anderson to Williams. Anderson then goes on the overlap. Here is Elliot Anderson running at Lewis Hall. Inside for McAtee. Back to Anderson. Good defending by Hall, but only as far as Morato. Morato clips it in. Good block. Can we get on the break here with Bruno? And Bruno goes down. Free kick to Newcastle. Fouled by Morato.
Can we get him in the book for that, ref, please? Yes, thank you. Not that it matters now.
And now Newcastle making a change. Trippier coming on.
For Barnes?
No, Barnes is having a word with Trippier. Bruno.
Okay.
I'm guessing Hall's going to midfield.
Or we're just putting as many defenders as we fucking can on, Billy, because Forest look like they're going to score any second.
Could pull Ramsey back, I suppose, and put fucking the Hall on the left wing. I don't know.
Well, we got 2 minutes of additional time left. Nick Pope will take the free kick for Newcastle.
Might actually back five now, mightn't it? Lewis might have gone to left wing back.
Yeah, he's over that side. Would Forest have the ball back again from the free kick? Long ball forward by Anderson. Nobody there. Malik Chow. Trippier. Tonali plays it over the top. Wisser after it. Nowhere near it. Here's Anderson. Anderson again. Good ball. Lucas' ball wasn't great, but Williams has got it. And somehow he gets through 2 Newcastle players. And then they win it back again. And yeah, great strength as well. How? That we're lucky to get a free kick there. Bloody hell.
Trippier shit out there.
Botman now holding his toe. Really surprised we got a free kick for that one, to be fair. Jesus, wept. So disappointed.
Is this what was in your presentation, Eddie?
Really disappointed that we haven't got the 3 points here. We just cannot go on and kill teams off.
And that fucking idiot stood up there fucking pointing and fucking gesticulating.
Here's Trippier. Sends it long. Headed away. Barnes goes after this. Can we get one more opportunity? Barnes into the area again. It goes. Chow wins a header. Drops down nicely for Matt Sells. And I think he's going to take the points by the looks of Matt Sells.
Fuck me.
I don't think there was any need to go down there, especially when Forest looked like they could get a winner. He went down there stupidly. Long ball again from Forest, headed away by Botman. Chow. How a ref. And there is the final whistle. It finishes 1-1 at the City ground.
27
Newcastle again, throwaway lead. It's getting ridiculous, this now. The amount of times that we have thrown away leads is just bordering on pathetic. It really is. It's just unbelievable. We just cannot hold on to leads. We cannot win games, and it is so bloody frustrating. Oh, guys. What do you reckon?
Yeah, scandalous again. You know, when it matters, we fucking crumble, don't we?
Just can't hold on. We just cannot hold on. It's so ridiculous. Galileo says, who's better singer, Eddie Howe or Michael Jackson? Gaza, can we all agree Burn should not start again? Oh, it's pointless because he will. Nick Thornton says, Trippier's still on the bench as criminal from Howe. Well, he got 2 minutes. Which begs the question, why wasn't it earlier? Because people were saying he triggers a fucking clause in his contract. If you put him on with 2 minutes to go, why didn't you bring him on with 22 minutes to go? And we probably wouldn't have conceded then. Good point. Very good point. Knight says how the owners can look and go, yeah, this is how we want the club to go forward as a shambles. We needed a big shake-up manager and players. Nick says, Billy, our European fantasy is over.
I agree with you now. I agree with you anyway, but...
Samsonite Dove says 27 points lost from winning position. How out? I mean, that's disgraceful. That stat is awful. Marcus says Hall playing hurt on the wrong side is on how. And David Embleton says that was a crock of shite and it stinks.
It's a great little ball from McAtee, by the way, for the goal.
It is. Keith Truscott says total shite. Eddie Howe is to blame for it all for me. Cannot believe we got him for another season. Howe still out. Alex?
I'm really confused how that there's a few people saying how is that on Eddie Howe, and I please explain to me how it's not when Lewis Hall was the guy who lost that sort of defensive scenario to Anderson when Lewis Hall was hurt, and I'm not blaming Lewis Hall, but he was clearly moving in a really suboptimal way, wasn't looking good in that passage of play. He was obviously pretty hurt, and you've got Kieran Trippier on the bench to bring on for the final minutes of a game. I think it was preventable, and it is the manager's choice to make subs or not. So, yeah, not entirely. I appreciate he doesn't make decisions for the players, but I don't. And there's a lot of people saying that. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's like me saying there's a blue sky up there with white clouds in it, and you going, no, there ain't. Well, what do you mean? I'm looking at it. I'm lost. I'm genuinely lost. And I just want this season to be over now. We need to get rid of some of the dead wood and some of the expiring contracts. Bring in some fresh faces. Bring in a couple of new coaches to support Howe, and just go again. It's just done. It's becoming too poisonous now. And if we're keeping Howe, we're keeping Howe. But we need this season to end because it's doing nobody any favors at all.
Yeah. Dave Lamb says, sorry, but with a depleted Forest team like that, we should be getting 3 points.
I agree.
Denveril, member for 17 months, is still how out players playing out of position is ridiculous. He's got no idea. Toon Steel says they're giving the keys to the captain to steer us straight into the iceberg. Shambles. Simon says, let's be honest, PIF are not serious about Newcastle. Keeping Howe is proof of exactly that.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to say here is that adds to the long growing list of players who are injured, being kept on the pitch and costing us.
He does it all the time. The time he does it.
LaSalle's played on with a cruciate injury. Dan Burn with a broken fucking rib and a punctured lung. I mean, come on.
Jamal Lascelles, Fabian Schär against Barcelona, we're conceding because he's got concussion. Yep. There's a huge list of times where he's done this. It's with numerous players.
Yeah. DK says, you see this Pratt changing things next season? Martin says, member for 30 months as well as Abrina Brilliant Mod says 20 goals conceded in the last 15 minutes, more than any other Premier League team, speaks for itself. 20 goals in the last 15 minutes. Garant, a member for 28 months, says Burn looks like he's cementing his position as left back next season. Perhaps if I was stoned, it would make sense. It'll never make sense. Nick says, how this manager can be allowed to play a part in our rebuild is terrifying when he can't do the basics like playing players in the correct positions. Stephen says, a right-footed right back blocks Anderson.
Agreed.
I think Hall could have done it if getting hurt. He was just ambling in that move.
Nick says, the cult of Eddie Howe is killing us. And Keith says, taking a Sula off for Missa is a scandalous. Yeah, look, that one, I have to say, what did Wissa do when he came on? He did absolutely fuck all for 20-odd minutes.
It definitely contributed to us dropping a lot deeper. We couldn't get out as well. And Osula's pressing is really effective. Obviously, he wouldn't have been able to give what he normally does in the latter stages of the game, but we could have kept him on for maybe 10 more minutes.
He didn't look tight. He didn't look out of gas, and we haven't got a game for another week. That's a change that didn't need to be made.
But Gordon's on the bench and could have come on and pressed.
Gordon's gone, Alex. Gordon's gone.
Then Eddie Howe needs to stop playing all silly nonsense in press conferences and don't put him on the bench if he's not going to play.
Exactly.
Put Sean Neve on the bench. Put someone else on the bench.
Yeah.
Don't put Gordon on the bench if he's not going to play. Don't put him in all the Instagram and YouTube videos if he's not going to play. We don't care. If he's not going to play, don't put him in the matchday squad. Put someone else in who actually cares. Well, not that Gordon doesn't care. He's entitled to have a move if he wants a move. He's given a lot to the club, but I don't know. Don't get it.
Yeah. Spike says, well, how your excuse, please? Look, we all thought the team at the start was a bit baffling, players out of position again when he didn't really have to do it. He didn't have to play players out of position again, but he did. It looked like when he made the substitutions, that worked. We started to look more dangerous. We got the goal, but then he takes Asula off and we don't have any real hold-up play up front. Asula, Wissa just, I mean, fuck me. I mean, how many chances is Wissa going to get? He had half an hour on that pitch this afternoon, and he's done absolutely fuck all again. Absolutely.
You know what's going to happen now, don't you? We're gonna get. I hope we don't, but we're gonna get certain journalists throw us under the bus now, going, "Oh, well, Eddie Howe's kind of caved to the shouts of the fan base and started Voltemada and done this and done that, and it was the same results happened and da, da, da. And it's going to be the same thing. We're going to get thrown under the bus as a toxic fan base because we don't like conceding 27 points from winning positions. And it's just a joke.
Let's be honest, Voltemada didn't do himself many favours, did he, today?
He certainly didn't, no.
But, I know he's not played for a long time, but I mean,
he's a player devoid of any confidence. I mean, he's not being shown any confidence from the manager, and he's absolutely probably rock bottom.
He was fine when he joined us. You don't suddenly forget how to play football.
No.
It's a culmination of everything that's happened this season, which is with Eddie Howe at the helm. So,
fuck off, Craig Hope. Apparently, Craig Hope is saying that the goal justifies Hall being dropped.
See, this is exactly what I mean. I've been predicting it all afternoon. As soon as something goes wrong, he's going to throw it all at Lewis Hall or Nick Voltemada. We called it before the kickoff. You know it.
It wasn't even Lewis Hall's fault for the goal, though. Nobody tracks Elliot Anderson. He gets the ball on the edge of the box and he runs completely free. Yeah, but Alex, he's coming across. But where is the tracker? There isn't anybody tracking them. You can't blame Lewis Hall. Plus the fact that he was fucking injured. Craig Hope doesn't seem to get that in his thick head. Jesus Christ, man.
If he slides, he stops the goal. But as you say, he's got one leg knackered and he's playing out of position as well. So,
and a right back is in a better position to slide across.
Yeah.
Claggy Steakbake says BS bingo sheet at the ready for the press conference. Nick has said before he's gone after Fulham. And Knight says Walter needs to go to better his career. Wissa needs to go because he's shite. Oh dear. I mean, fucking hell. Well, I mean, there's nothing else we can say on here apart from thank you very much for watching, guys. I will be doing my instant reaction on YouTube. That'll be up in the next 45 minutes to an hour. If you want immediate reaction to the game, head over to Chris at Evermore NUFC for his live reaction. We will be back tomorrow night live at 7 o'clock for the review of the game and, of course, the player ratings. So make sure you're there for that. We've got another super chat in from Big Tank saying, fair enough, Elliot did it for Mama Anderson. Yeah. That's fair enough. I don't think Mamaranison would have liked him to score against Newcastle, though. But there we go. But anyway, God bless them. It finishes 1-1. Thank you very much for all your contributions this afternoon. You are absolute legends. Welcome to all our new members and subscribers. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button and, of course, hit that subscribe button. Come and be part of this amazing, fast-growing Newcastle United community. Thank you, mods. You've been superb again. And, of course, to Alex and Billy. But the biggest thanks of all goes to you guys for viewing and watching us this afternoon. Unfortunately, we slip up again and don't hold on to a lead. It finishes 1-1. We will see you again very soon. Take care.
Away the lads and lasses.
Come back and check out the breathing.